And you have to mention the build-up play from Pugh before, because the balls in between the lines, he's playing over 3 or 4 players. These balls are fantastic. And it looks easy, but it's so automatic and the very compact driver side. So he's doing great work on the left center. Charlie hits it well, and it's made by Billy O'Brien. And immediately Leipzig appeal for another corner, but it wasn't.
Hello, good evening everybody. Welcome to the King of the Hill Plaza, the final quarter-final of the Cat 3. We've got Neil Pugh against Russ Warburton. I'm Andy Woodhouse and I'm joined tonight by Tim Wager. Good evening, Tim.
Evening. All right, Andy?
Yeah, good.
I'm looking forward to this one.
It'll be interesting one. It's difficult to call, isn't it, really, I suppose?
Yeah, I think it's
I know the bookies.
weren't they, last time?
Yeah, bookies have got Neil as the favourite, haven't they? But Neil's he broke his elbow a few weeks ago, and it's still not right. I've just been talking to him in the toilets. It's still not right, but he has been putting a bit of practice in over the last week. So hopefully it doesn't affect his game too much.
I assume that's his bridging arm.
It's his left arm, not his cueing arm. So. Well, yeah, I'm not sure he'd be able to play, would he? So we'll see what happens. We've got the draw for the semi-finals immediately after this game. So, yeah, evening Neil. Neil's with us. Neil Jones. Good evening,
Neil.
mate. Yeah, well, mate. Hope you are too. He'll be starting his campaign shortly, won't he? He plays Aid Calcel pretty soon, I think.
Yeah, that'll be a nice game, won't it?
Yeah. Yes, match of the round, I think, that one. Difficult to call.
So Russ has won the lag?
Yes, it looks as though Russ has won the lag. It's sometimes difficult to tell the players. British boys with us again, regular viewer.
We've got Russ in the shorts today.
Yeah. We had one the other night. I think it was the Dan Jones game where they both got a tattooed arm and they're both wearing black trousers, and it was difficult to tell them apart. So anyway, we've got Russ to break. The first frame.
Who's British boy? All right, fellas.
I'm not quite sure, but he watches a lot of the games. I don't know.
Feel free to tell us who you are.
It's dry, isn't it? But you can't get a yellow. These yellows are nice, aren't they? But
they would be.
They would be if you could put one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So come and let us know your thoughts, guys. Anybody who's watching the stream. I know it's early days on a Saturday night, but we're about to have a few watching. I think Neil's forced into the Reds here, but
there's some burn watching him on his iPad.
Oh, he hasn't
just touched.
Yeah. So did you see any last night's match, Tim?
No, I didn't, to be honest. I was out last night. I flicked on a couple of times just to see how the scores were going. But yeah, I didn't actually see any of the games itself.
Wes was impressive last night. I thought he cued the ball really well. Yeah, he hardly missed anything.
He did last game though, didn't he?
He did in his last game, yeah.
I kind of felt Russ was half-hearted on that one.
I
don't know why he'd want Reds anyway.
I'm not sure he went for that.
No.
I think he meant to hit it thicker and put him back behind the Reds, but he hasn't done it. And this one goes, I think, to the bottom right corner.
Squeezes.
Yeah, he's playing it anyway. His yellows are not bad at all. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah.
So he's away here with a good chance. Everything's got a pocket. You'd want to get rid of the one closest to the right middle, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to leave in that till late in the finish.
Yeah.
Set yourselves up for a long night. I don't think it'll be like that. I don't.
6.
Neil
I saw a prediction thing on the screen last night. I
Yeah.
didn't know that we got that on there.
Yeah, Adams. I think he's only just found it. You can put a poll on where you can kind of choose who you think's going to win, but we've not got it on yet anyway. So, hey, Calsa's with us. Evening, Al, and happy birthday! It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Tom.
He's 40 today.
Yeah, all right.
He's going to give this yellow a nudge here, isn't he? He looks a bit thick to me. I think he's going into it full ball, or even to the right hand side of it as we look. He's turned it down. I mean, I suppose from where he just was, he could have doubled it, couldn't he? But he's all right. He's all right here. What if you just
Same
push?
middle, and then left corner.
Left corner, and just just go into the two. Screw it back. Okay, fair enough. He's still on, isn't he? You know, if he leaves himself a thin clip into the right centre, then he's bound to be on the ball over the pocket. Yeah, I think he's okay.
You think? I'm not so sure. I think he's run a bit too far. Oh no, yeah, he's deceiving.
Looks okay, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You usually get, I mean, if you've gone too far, you usually get a bit of body language. You know, usually kind of slump and stuff when they realise they've gone too far, and his body language was good, which made me think he was okay.
But you're practicing on your table, Neil, aren't you?
Yeah. He's took these well, to be fair. He's never really had a problem with the cue ball, has he?
Yeah, two got to the yells first, wasn't it?
Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah, tidy finish. 1-0 Neil. One against the head. Russ broke those, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Neil and Aid, when do you play? Is it tomorrow? I'm sure they play. I'm sure it's a weekend match. I'm sure it's a Sunday match because I can't do Sunday matches. But it might be tomorrow. It might be next Sunday. I'm not quite sure. But I'm sure it's a Sunday. Next Sunday at 7. Okay. Cheers, Neil. I don't know if we have got matches tomorrow. We usually have matches on a Sunday. Have a quick look.
You reckon there's any Cat 4s tomorrow?
I'm just going to have a look. Tenth of March tomorrow, isn't it? Yes, we have. Yep. No, it's not. No, it's not the 10th of March tomorrow. It's the 9th. No, there's no matches tomorrow. Right, I missed that. That was Neil's break, was it?
That was Neil's break.
Dry.
And we're dry again.
Yeah. Not quite so straightforward this time. Yala's looked the set to me. He's got one bad ball. He's got a good ball to break it out with, though. Yellow next to the black goes into the bottom left corner, so they've all got pockets really. I mean, if you can pot the one at the top end of the table and track the white up the middle of the table towards the blue spot, you can pot the one bottom left and get his bad ball out here. He's come a bit wide, but he can still do it. He can drop this one in, can't he? And only problem is, he's got to be on really. The ball is splitting out. He's not likely to be on any of the others. I don't think he can follow this through and split it out. I think it's throwing wide. Yeah, I think he tried it, but it was never on for me, that.
how well can he keep this safe? Is
I
the
think
question.
there's an argument here, don't you think, to play the ball
Straight up.
into his
Yeah.
bad ball and screw the white back to where it is now, because I don't think he can pot a red from where the cue ball is. That would be my shot. Just screw it into his bad half ball.
No,
So
the red could. Do you think it'll just go past that knuckle, or do you think it hits
I
the
wouldn't
knuckle?
worry too much where the reds went. I'd just be wanting both yellows in open play, I think. I'd certainly be screwing the white back here to where it is now.
5,
He's
4,
screwing it.
3.
I don't really know what he's played there. Well, I suppose he's just opened it up, but
You have a go, Neil. I think that was that kind of shot.
well, yeah, he can't really go for these, can he? Not with the red on the bottom cushion. But he can certainly take a bit of control. Interesting to see. He's going to take a double.
He's polishing his shoes. Could be the shoe off, is it? You say Neil got your boot polish out?
He's going to double this. It looks as though he's attacking. I commentated on Neil's first match. Oh, he's missed it. He's left the yellows too. On Neil's first match against Simon Carter, really close match, good match to watch. And he is a very attacking player, and that was a very attacking shot, really.
Yeah, he got some work to do, hasn't he, around the reds of this bottom right corner.
Yeah, but
Who's going to take the double there?
yeah, I'm not sure the double was the right shot. Not for me, anyway. But anyway, I think I'd be having a go at these yellows. Certainly, they've all got pockets. He's covered the pocket. I'm not sure he has played to pot that, you know. I mean, Russ. I didn't watch all of Russ's first match against Kieran, but I know it was very slow and methodical, and he just
He did everything right, though, didn't he?
he just bided his time, didn't he? But
I think he realised an all-out botting game there was not the way to win the match.
maybe so. But I'm hoping this game is not going to be too much like that. It's not great to watch, it's not great to commentate on, and it's not really great to play in, is it really, if you're one of the players?
I don't feel like you can ever get started when it's too...
Yeah, it's a good shot. He's done well to get that out, I think. There was no good there, was it? Now, is Neil going to be tempted here? It's going to be difficult, isn't it, with that yellow over the bottom left corner? He might just knock this in, you know, and just play a soft stun and leave the white glued to the black or glued to the yellow that's by the black. Just play the loss of turn shot and just screw it into the yellow that's directly above the.
It could be very good or very bad, this shot.
Okay, so he didn't stun it, but
That's the question.
he's left nothing easy, has he?
No.
And the reds are very easy if Russ does fail here. He's only really got the pot to the bottom left corner, hasn't he? And he can't take the one that's close to the pocket at the top end, top left corner, not bottom left corner.
Well, you say but not bottom left, it's a humongous bag.
Is he going to double it? No, he's taking the pot and he's got it. It's a nice pot.
Yeah, nice that is.
He's bought bought himself a chance here. If he can get on the one to the right of the two yellows that are together, then the other one goes up the table, doesn't it? The right centre's its obvious pocket, but depends on the angle, I suppose. It's a bit straight for me. I'd have liked an angle on it, wouldn't you? Just to run the white towards the bottom cushion. You can still do it and take it long into the pocket he's standing by.
Certainly not as easy as it could have been.
No. Yeah, he's just got to top it through. He doesn't want to leave himself on the bottom cushion, but he needs to be pretty close to it, I think.
I think when he played the last shot, he was straighter than he thought in that corner, so he really had to give it a bit of pace to get
Yeah,
down
maybe.
a bit more. Well, that's nice.
Oh, he's played that really well.
Lovely.
What a great shot that was. Wow. I didn't think he had enough angle to do
I
that.
didn't.
Yeah, lovely shot. So can he stun into the red, or is he straight enough to hold? He's stunned into the red. Yeah, good shot. It's looking like one each. Yeah, good finish, Russ. He was kind of forced into it a little bit, wasn't he? But he did well. Who'd you fancy then, Tim? I mean, we haven't got a winner of this match, but we've got Michael Howard, John Hurst, and Wes Jervis, and the winner of this match. Tough to call, isn't it?
For the title.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go Wes, you know.
Yeah, I can see why after his two performances so far.
Don't get me wrong. I think the others played really well.
Yeah, I think they've all got a chance. Yeah, I agree with you.
Interestingly, though, when you look at the books, I think Wes was down at sevens at the moment when I saw it the other day.
I haven't seen any betting. Well, I think there might be betting after this game with just 4 left, but I wouldn't be surprised if Wes is favourite, to be honest.
Yeah, it was sevens before yesterday's game, though.
Oh yeah. Well, I think at the start he was kind of 14s or something, but I've not seen Wes. Oh, he's in. He is. Yellow's in.
Oh, nice.
I've not seen Wes play for a few years. Well, I have for a few years. I've played him in the Tuesday League from time to time, but he was nowhere near the standard when I played him as he's shown in this tournament. And even when he played years, we used to play Super League together years ago.
Yeah.
You know, with Gaz Davis, Lee Whitfield, Wayne Conner, and that group. And even then, he was nowhere near the standard as he's played in this tournament.
Yeah, seems to be pretty solid what I've seen so
Yeah,
far.
he must have been putting some work in, that's for sure. But it was very impressive. British boys going for Russ. Chance this, isn't it? You know, they're all there, aren't they? If you can just keep hold of the cue ball.
British boy, is that Russ in this game, or is this the whole thing?
Probably the whole thing. You know, that's not what we're talking about. He's got to get through this one first, of course. But can he get between? You can cue between them. He's been a bit lucky there. Makes the shot much easier. He didn't want that.
Ouch.
He didn't want that. I don't think he was expecting such a full ball kiss on that. Oh, in this one. Okay. Yeah. Now he's up against it. I mean, he could cut the one down the rail. I don't think that's enough. I think it's too thin. I think it'll hit the jaw or just below the jaw. If he plays that with a bit of left-hand side, I think he can keep this visit going. But it's hard to pull back at this stage of the finish. Your opponent's got 7 balls on.
I mean, the two reds at the top. I mean, they make it a little bit tricky. You've got to land in nice positions if you're going to take these reds out.
They're good for snookers, though, aren't
they? They certainly are.
Okay, so he's asked the question. I mean, Neil's got options here. He can stun the cue ball in behind the 8 ball, or he can. I think that might go centre pocket. You know, the one he's closest to. Whether he's brave enough to take it on, I don't know. But
I think he's got the red to the top corner, top right corner as we look at it.
Yes, he has, hasn't he? Yeah. It's not easy, this. Oh, he's played it well, cued it lovely. Stoke Craig. I don't know who Stoke Craig is, but if I know you,
Could
let me
that
know you are,
be
Craig.
Craig?
Good evening, mate, anyway.
Yeah, which Craig?
Oh,
Hey,
it's
Shuff,
Shuff.
Shuff.
Oh, right. Oh, I do know it is.
Hey, Shuff.
Yeah. He doesn't play anymore, does he, Shuff?
He hasn't done for a bit.
He's a bit straight on there. I think he might. Oh, I don't know if he can play the snooker. I was going to play the snooker, but I'm not sure he can hide the one over the right centre. So I don't know where he goes next, to be honest. Because the one on the bottom rail, or the top rail as we look, he. I don't know where he goes from there. Trouble here, I think.
Can he pull this back slightly? Play a double
Yeah.
back in the opposite corner?
So what's he going to play now? Like I say, I don't think he can snooker him on all four balls. It looks as though he's forced into this long one from right under the cushion. This will test his cueing. This is a tough shot under pressure because these yellows are sitting. Oh, great shot. He's got
He's not out
of the woods yet, though, is he?
He's had a little tap on the table. He felt he could have had a little flick.
To be fair, he deserved a bit better, didn't he?
Yeah.
You know, that was a great pot.
What's the line of that 3 ball?
Well, I was just wondering that myself. What's the line of that 3 ball? It's impossible for us to tell. He's looking at it though, isn't he? I can't see what else he's got, can you? There's nowhere at all to hide the cue ball. It's not there. It was a good effort. It's not there. Oh. No, he's no good.
Right
He's got a straight dig, hasn't he?
Yeah.
To the bottom right corner. So you'd expect Russ to get these, wouldn't you? You just play a stop shot and play the one over the right centre to come out.
Yeah.
Come out for the one near the pink spot. Take the one left middle last, I assume. That's the way I'd go anyway. Looks as though he's following through. He might be leaving the one over the right centre to last, which no problem with that.
He's a bit short, I think.
He's okay, I think.
Yeah, he's okay.
He doesn't want to be knocking the black on the rail, though, does he? When if he's stunning it in.
There you go, and
It's okay. Yeah, he's okay, Tim. Yeah. He played that well, to be fair. That wasn't an easy shot, was it? To you needed to be the right side of this yellow. He might be a bit straight on it, but he can cut his last ball in, no problem. Oh, well, he missed that. That didn't bounce out.
No.
It didn't bounce out. He missed that. He missed it to the left jaw, or the bottom jaw as we look. That's going to cost him this frame. I'm pretty sure of that. So he was just trying to pinch a bit too much, I think. So how's he going to take these? I don't think he can get close to this.
I think he would have allowed a few more rolls on that.
Yeah, to screw it straight back. Yeah, I agree with you. Is he going to go twice across, or is he just...
Twice across for me.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, he's got into the cue ball too much. Oh, he's had a result there. He had a bit of bad luck earlier in this frame, but he's made up for it with that one.
I'll take that.
Yeah, anything could have happened to that. If they'd missed the yellow, could have gone behind the black or anything. Anything could have happened there. Well, if he's played that, that's a great shot. This cue ball's close.
Isn't it just?
Oh, wow. Blimey. He's put the points on quick for Oh dear. Well, Well, Russ will be kicking himself there. He should have won that one. He was just being a bit greedy with that second to last yellow, I think. If he'd just taken his medicine and just followed it through. Okay, he'd been going away from the 8 ball a little bit when he potted his last ball, but I still fancied him to get that.
He'd got a lot of room to play with, though, hadn't he?
Yeah, and I still fancied him to get that. Even from the baulk line, you'd have fancied him to get that black, wouldn't you? So 2-1 Neil. Every frame's gone against the breaker. Have they?
Soft break.
Made a ball. Yeah, he didn't hit him that hard, did he?
No.
But didn't really come open. The others are the set though, I think, aren't they? I know the black's bad, but there's so many balls to get it out with.
He could now.
He could now, yeah. I don't think he will, but I think he'll just probably take control, will he? He'll just play this half ball on the right hand side as we look, put the ball over the pocket and leave him behind the yellow. That's a shot I'd be playing, I think. Yeah, that's what he's done. He's played a bit too hard, but I think that was his intention. Russ is in all kinds of trouble here.
There's a lot of splitting balls for yellows here. Why does it go safe? Flick off the edge.
Red, you mean?
Yeah. Do you think he was feeling he was forced into that?
Well,
I think these yellows are
it's hard to know what to do there. You have them situations sometimes, don't you?
and then you're thinking, and the clock's on.
Yeah. I suppose he was trying to pot it where the cue ball is now. He could have played the loss of turn shot to the bottom right corner and left nothing. I wonder if Neil will be tempted into going for these. He needs a nudge on the black and maybe even his ball that's in the group, but no, he's not tempted.
Just that safety.
Yeah. It's a decent shot. I don't know if Russ can...
He doesn't want to touch any of these in this around the black spot.
Yeah, he's okay. It's not a foul. I think Russ is just waiting for Neil to go and hope he misses, really. There's very little he can do in this situation.
And there's another safety coming in.
Yeah.
Neil wants Russ to move something, and Russ is waiting for Neil.
Yeah, as you say, Tim, if Russ moves any of the two reds that are above the black as we look,
I mean, does the red
he is doing
right at this 4 go past the yellow at the bottom right corner?
I don't think it does.
Done that,
but,
done now.
he-
I was thinking off
he'll
the
be
side.
happy with that, won't he? He'll be
Yeah.
happy with that.
Keep it tied.
Will he be tempted? He's going to keep the snooker again here, isn't he? Yeah, played it well. Again, I think he can probably...
It's a one cushion, is it?
Yeah, that
One
ball's
cushion
off the... We can clearly see the ball at the top of the table. Is off the cushion there, and he can get at it, so he
He's
doesn't
going to
need
give
to...
this a bit of a poke as well.
He doesn't want to give it too much. He's put that black up. He's brought it back up the table anyway. It's another nuisance ball, I suppose. you, Neil? I'm tempted here if I'm Neil, you know, I really am. Just to play this 3-ball plan. The ball that's in the pack. Yeah, the ball that's in the pack is a pretty good split ball if he gets on it right. Play it either to the bottom right or to the right centre. He's having a look at it. It's a pretty good split ball, that is. Too far. I think he's played to get on that ball. He's just overscrewed it. I can understand why, because he needs to be to the right hand side as we look, doesn't he, to get the split. It's no point being screwing it and leaving it to the left.
And there was no good doing it to the last ball either.
No, absolutely. He's just going to touch on the ball over the bottom right corner. He's not going to pot this, I don't think. Oh, he is. Oh, he hasn't. It stayed there. I thought that was in. A little lip on that pocket. The white was stuck on it last time. So Russ is back in this frame, I think. Hiya, Jace. I saw Jace earlier on.
Evening, Jace.
Yeah, I think Russ is back in this. He's got the numerical advantage with the balls, and the black is still tied up.
But it's a horrible cue ball.
It is, but he can just clip off a ball and go down the table. That's what I do. I just clip off the ball he's closest to and go down the table.
Oh.
Oh, he has played that. Oh, he'll set off for that. He'll set off for that. I think we've got a new favourite in this frame, Tim. Hiya, Tom. Tom with 2 M's. Played well the other night, Tom. Very
I
well.
watched that game.
Yeah, he played well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Screwing into him, isn't he?
What was he coming over?
He's tried to screw into him.
He's got one now.
Well, I think he's on this ball as well, but he's still got the problem with the 8 ball, and he certainly can't get it out from there.
Think he goes middle as well as top? Or
I don't know. We can. Yeah, I think he does. But
well, that helps keep the cue ball more centre of the table for sure.
he's having a look. Only he'll know, really. We can't tell off this camera angle, but.
And if he can keep it close, then it looks like he's going top baseline to cue line.
Yeah, but he's in a lot of trouble here. He's potted it, but he's no good with the cue ball. Oh, he hasn't potted it. Staying over the pocket.
Good job.
I think Russ is going to pot it for him now. Nice one, Tom. Yeah. It is something to do when you're 12. That. So we can play the loss of turn shot and leave the white in the middle of the bottom cushion here, can't he? Just screw off the cushion, off this left side cushion in the middle of the bottom cushion. Play the snooker. Oh, he's got a skill. It's a good job he did, you know. Left the yellow, but I know the black wasn't on. So he needs to go for these, doesn't he? He's got a lovely angle.
I know he has, but will he?
Oh,
that's the.
He's got to. He's absolutely got to.
Does that one top of the black come in the left corner?
Yeah.
It does. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not sure it does now. I think he's. I'm not sure that's the best shot he's ever played. I don't think it was the right ball, actually. I think the ball to the bottom right corner was the ball. Just open them up. He's a bit too far. Did he play for left centre? He's going to play a snooker now anyway, I think.
Smelling gas.
Yeah. Just stun it in behind the black. He's just hit it with enough pace as the top red of the two comes off the top cushion off. He doesn't want to leave it close to the top cushion, away from the rest of the reds. got to make sure he gets it behind the 8 ball, hasn't he? That's the main thing. Just get the line right on the cue ball. Doesn't matter too much about the pace then. Yeah, that's good.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, we can do that rolling. Okay. I mean, the Reds are not as good now as they were when he started that visit, but they are still open.
Does it go between the two Reds to hit the shallow, or
Yeah,
does
I
it go
think
off
so.
the right course cushion?
It's one of them you just give an almighty belt to, isn't it, and
Yeah.
hope for the best. I mean, if it doesn't pot it, he might have a good cue ball, he might knock a red safe, you know, anything can happen. Let's see. He's potted it.
Oh, it's close.
It's close.
It's a fair effort from there, wasn't
It
it?
was, but this is a good chance for us. All 3 balls in middle pocket for me. I think he stunned the first one in, the middle of the 3. Just leave himself high on the one to the same pocket. That's no good. That's no good. 6 inches too hard. I mean, he might be able to top it through the right hand side if he's not straight.
Stopping.
He tried it, but he didn't. It was a bit. Well, it wasn't a bit close. It's harder to get the side on when you're close to them, when you're topping. Looks like a double and a long black to me. Ward is with us. Long night, possibly Paul. Yeah, hasn't been too bad so far. The balls didn't open very well in this frame, but
Where's the viewer count when we've got on?
oh, it's a great shot.
Nice double.
Oh yes, good cue ball too. I can't see the view account. No, I was here the other night and I couldn't see it the other night either, so I don't know. It's
Felt like I
disappeared.
could the last time I was in the room.
Yeah, it's a good finish, Russ. Right, I need the loot, Tim, so I'll have to leave you on your own for a few minutes.
No problem. Okay, so that's 2 each. Russ to break when they decide to update the scores. Every frame so far has gone against the break. Yeah, time's alright, mate. How are you, Wardy? Where are you watching from? Comfort of your sofa? Okay, so ball potted. We haven't had many potted so far. We've had a couple of dries. There's just one little naughty red if he wants reds on the set. Everything else is open. One naughty yellow, the one by the red, it's just those two. Oh, grounded ball. Doesn't sound like you, mate. Be let out tomorrow, will you? Okay, so he's taking reds. But has he got a ball to get into that? Those two stuck together. Ball's been grounded.
Who?
Paul. Couple to many last night. So
What have I missed?
what you've missed, red ball potted and reds in play. So he's taking the red out.
He's got one bad red, hasn't he?
Yeah, just the two together. And that's the same for both colour sets really, although the yellows are slightly harder to get.
Yeah, he's not tempted. I really know what he played there.
But the two reds in the open by the black spot, or the middle of the table there. They look open, but most things are covered.
Yeah, they're limited pockets, haven't they?
Yeah.
So sorry about that, guys. I am the human sieve. I've got to have a sip of something and off I go. Straight to the toilet. So we can pot the one centre pocket, I think. I don't know if he's playing that ball. It's difficult to tell.
Well, certainly moving those, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got half a chance of knocking these in. So does the yellow go to the right centre? Not sure. He'll take it if it does, I'm sure. If the top-down camera tells us a bit more. Oh, it looks tight, doesn't it? I think I'd have played it by now if it went, you know. I don't think it does. It's a thin cut. He's losing the cue ball here. Oh, lucky here.
That's slow.
He hasn't got lucky. Oh, he has. He's okay.
It's asking you a nice question there. Hand? Having to go over the hill?
I wouldn't have thought so, Paul. I wouldn't have thought so, mate.
Why not?
I don't play enough, and when I do play, I don't play very well. Oh, he's
Yeah,
missed.
that's to say for me. I don't play enough. I never turn up when I do.
Right, so these reds are fairly straightforward, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, he's got to get these.
Just stand up and leave yourself on the one in the bottom left corner, I think, because the one in the middle of the table is the most awkward. Dear, it's not a great shot, is it? It's not a great shot.
Can he float round the back of the?
Yeah, he may be able to, you
left
know.
corner?
Though he's going a bit closer to the corner than he'd want to. I don't know if he can go round down the back and leave himself the other one to
He
the
might just stud it over.
to the
straight
right
into the
centre. Yeah,
Left
screw
side
his-
rail. Yeah. Ooh, he hasn't played that well.
No, his first shot cost him there. His first shot wasn't good. It was a fairly straightforward shot to get on that one on the bottom left corner. Now he's got to pull one out here.
Shut up. I just don't play at all.
No.
Big looking for it there, shove.
He's got to pull one out
It's
here.
getting off the black.
I think he is, mate. Yeah, it's a tough shot. This.
Oh,
Played
that's
it well.
nice.
Played it well. He's not out the woods yet, but
If
he's
he
halfway there.
If he gets them, he's recovered himself. Though.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, I don't think there's an off here because he's not going to hit it hard enough to throw the white that far. So you just top it through gently. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, well.
You can't believe he's missed that.
No, he can't. There's a bit to do though on yellows here.
This will show us how good you're playing if you knock these in.
Yeah. I suppose though, I mean, he's going to put this one he's looking at now, and then I'm assuming the other one up the same rail, and then they're not too bad then, if you can get these two out of the way. Yeah, so if you can pot this, they're not too bad. This is a key shot really. I think if he pots this, he goes favourite. They do take them up the rails, this table. Yeah, same that is. Yeah.
He is quite straight.
He is quite straight, yeah. I mean, he can follow it through, I suppose, and play the open ball into either the left centre or the top left. He's digging down at it. Oh, he's played that well. Or has he? Ooh, he's a bit betwixt, isn't he?
Yeah, it's here. I think I'm still getting rail ball though.
Yeah.
Rail ball first.
Possibly. It's missable though from there, isn't it? And he doesn't really know where the cue ball's going.
You put in a lot of distance. The other ball as well, whichever way.
Yeah. the table, is he, with this? On the back of the black.
Yeah.
He's not really hard enough, is he? He could have done with another foot. 18 inches on the cue ball there. No, this is tough. Because he can't afford to punch this in. He's got to hit it slowly. Otherwise he's got no shot on the black. He's got to keep the cue ball in the right half of the table.
I think he can.
Yeah, he probably can, but...
it's just not.
No, it's not in. It's not in. Very messable ball, that. At the pace he had to play, you know. So just a thin cut on the left-hand side, thin as you can, really. Yeah, that's okay. Some people screw them in, don't they? I don't know how you control the cue ball screwing them in, but I've seen it done. So it's 3-2 to Russ.
First frame on save, that was.
Yeah, indeed.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, so just to reiterate, we've got the draw for the semi-finals straight after this match. So the winner of this match will join Michael Howard, John Hurst and Wes Jervis in the semi-finals.
Well, not many. We've got 36 online.
Yeah,
Probably me being one of them. 35.
it's a funny time of night to have a match. They haven't come open again. That's twice Neil's broke, and they haven't really split. It makes for slow games when you get messy tables like this. It's down as 3-2 to Neil. Oh,
Is it?
no, it's not. Not our end, Gaz. It says 3-2 to Russ on our scoreboard.
I'll check what it says online.
Okay.
No, you don't. No, you definitely been drinking, Gaz.
Oh, it's just
Oh, it's
changed.
just
I
I was
see.
going to say, it looks like 3-2 to Russ to me on here.
Well, I don't think there was any pot attempted there from Russ. We've got another messy table. We've had a few of these.
Yeah, Neil says Russ is at it again, playing the waiting game.
Well,
I get it.
he wasn't last frame, really. Well, I suppose he was, and then when he had his chance, he missed it. But fortunately for us, Neil missed his chance as well. So, okay, so he's going for the reds. I think the red next to the black, you know, goes in the bottom right corner. I'll have a quick look on the other camera, but I think it
agree.
does.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's difficult to tell. Difficult to tell.
But it goes left centre, so.
It does. Yeah, it goes left centre.
Do you reckon he? I mean, the one on the right-hand rail obviously goes off that yellow as well if he wants it in the middle.
Yeah, he's going to play it to the left. He's going to play your shot, Tim, to the left centre now, isn't he? I'm just wondering which ball he's going to leave for the 8. He can't leave the one on the right cushion, surely.
Now if he's straight, he can pull that straight back and take the one up the rail on the right, off the yellow. Probably leaves himself.
Do you think it? I don't think that's easy, you know.
Can't tell from this angle.
No.
He'll know before we do.
Yeah. No, he's topping it through.
Yeah. He might not even be straight. He's nowhere near straight.
No, he
He tried
wasn't.
to come across though.
He did,
He's
didn't
played
he?
it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He did. Will Russ be tempted? Start with a 3-ball plant, and they're all the rest are there, aren't they?
There'll be a safety in mind as well at the same time here.
Well, he's got
Certainly.
he has got a snooker. Yeah,
Oh, no, he's going low. He's going
he's playing the snooker here, I think. had a touch there. He wouldn't have got the snooker had he not got the flick on the other yellow.
Well,
He
we'll find out whether this shot's on now.
He certainly didn't play that. Yeah.
If he does, we've got a fancy him for them.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because the white will just track across on the same line, won't it? As he's bound to be on one to the left centre, you'd think, or even the right centre.
Yeah, the yellow might move.
He's got. I suppose he could double it into the top left, but he's got no choice really to play your shot here, Tim. He's trying to play safe.
I wish he didn't think it was.
No, it is.
Long
It is.
enough
It
to
is
take it.
kind of down the table a little bit, isn't it? The yellow, but it's not a bad cue ball that, and he's opened his reds up. Russ is going to have to be a little bit careful. He doesn't leave one here. Oh, he's played a good shot there. He's played a good shot. That is a snooker. Easy to hit, but you don't know where anything's going. Don't know where the red's going. Don't know where the cue ball's going. He's not hit it hard enough. It's a foul, yeah. He must. I can only think he must have been trying to play thin off it.
Yeah, for what with danger if you clip the wrong side of that. Not hard enough as we just seen.
So these yellows are quite straightforward, aren't they? Really?
Yeah, he gets these.
You think so?
He gets these for me. He's just probably ran through and he didn't
Well,
want to.
he can track across the middle of the table, can't he? I mean,
Yeah.
ideally, I'd like to be getting on the ball over the left corner pocket.
Yeah, if he'd stopped it dead where it was, he'd have been coming down, taking that out straight away.
He's on it anyway. I'd be definitely taking that off now. Definitely taking that. And then the one along the rail after, and I think the work's done then. All the rest of the balls connect.
Although I actually think he's going to take the one above that left into the corner and then play the one the right corner first. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, he is. He's got away with that.
Yeah.
He's got away with that. It did look tight past that ball. So he can drop this in and play the one to the left corner, track up the table, play the one next to the black and to the bottom right. I assume that's his. I never know with Russ because he's got some strange patterns.
You know
hasn't
what though, and it was a good job he did flip that yellow because look where he ran the white through to.
Yeah.
He'd have been behind the yellow. He'd have been stuck behind the yellow on the rail if he didn't clip it.
Yeah, he would. So is he going up for the one by the black? He needs to get straight in on it. Oh dear, that's no good. That's no good. He might have to take the other one now, closest to the black spot. I mean, he could have gone too far there, really. That was a poor shot, and he's if he'd have gone too far, he'd still been okay. He's still been able to pot that yellow and hold on the black. Yes, he's in a bit of trouble here. I mean, I think he can pot this and hold, but it's tough.
Side.
He overcut it, didn't he? He overcut it. That's why the cue balls ran on a bit. But
He's lost
good,
his advantage.
yeah, good chance missed that. I think we're going to see a loss of turn shot coming up here. The right of the three reds in the middle of the table. Screw the white back down the table, up the table as we look. He could even play the skilly, couldn't he? He's going to get the snooker whatever happens here. Yeah, he's got the skilly. No position though, probably didn't want the skilly. He's a massive favourite though here, isn't he? He just takes the one off the right hand rail and leaves the white under the middle of the bottom top cushion as we look. I keep saying bottom because it's the bottom of the table when you're playing, isn't it? Looks okay. Yeah, it's a good shot. Clearly get the edge of it though. So if you can leave the white down here, I suppose, oh dear.
Well, I don't think he could, but
I think he hit about 4 balls, didn't he, with that shot? It's going to cost him the frame anyway. Well, that shot's not cost him the frame. It was the shot that he didn't get on his second to last ball that's cost him the frame.
yeah, and a good chance as well with the yellows there.
Well, I just don't think he took them in the right order to start with. Personally, I think he could have made them much easier than he did. Anyway, looks like being 3 each here. We've got a break after 10 frames as usual. We'll have a 10-minute interval. It's a bit of an angle, doesn't he, on the last ball? He wouldn't want to be straight in, really. He's got a little bit. He can punch on and off the cushion if he wants to. He can get the white to the middle of the table from there, I think. So we don't know much about Neil. He's one of the Telford crew. I know he plays for the Interleague. They've got a good Interleague across there, haven't they? With Aldridge and Simon Yates, and Danny Evans plays with them as well. So I think he plays with that crew. Sean Nolan, of course. He was in Cat 1.
Did Lewis play?
Lewis, yeah, Lewis played in Cat 2, didn't he? He played in Cat 2. I think I can't remember who beat him. I remember he beat Jamie Latham in his first match, and then I can't remember who beat Lewis.
Talking last year now, aren't we?
Yeah, it was. I did commentate on it though. I did commentate on it, but I can't remember who it was. So 3 each. I think we expected a tight match, and we've got one. It's a better break. I think it's going to be. Oh, it isn't going to be dry. It isn't. There's a chance here. I say there's a chance.
Can he squeeze the red off the rail?
I was just thinking the same thing. Does that go directly, or is there a yellow in the way?
If you can get to drop it in, then yes. Does the black pass to the right corner?
Good question. Good question. Probably not, does it really? Probably not.
And it might not go to the left either. Oh, the yellow's just...
Yeah, it definitely doesn't go to the left, does it? Is he going to play this off the red, or...? Yes, he is.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So all the reds go now. But like you say, Tim, I think that black does go, you know, but I don't know.
He's not. He's floating that up to the middle bag off the last red, isn't he?
Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
Just roll off the face of the yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shot, Russ.
I think that's what his little...
That's the right ball. He was looking at the one.
I think that was what his little look was. He was just looking at that before he played the shot.
Yeah. So you play this, and then you play the other one at the top of the table, then all your work's at one end. The wrong side of that, isn't he? It's just the wrong side of that.
Yeah, hard or softer.
Yeah,
Fine.
You're right. Yeah.
I mean, it's not difficult. You just got to get the pace right.
Yeah, it's just you just don't want it, do you? When you're on a fairly straightforward finish, you don't want to be just the wrong side of a ball. Like you say, Tim, if you're if you're clearly the wrong side, you can usually do something with a cue ball, but it's going to be tough to punch this on and off because he's so straight. He's managed it to a certain extent. So he's got to take the middle of the three, hasn't he?
Or the right centre.
Oh, it's thin.
Track off the bottom rail, back up for the middle back the other way.
Yeah, it's thin, moving the cue ball around. I think he's playing your shot though. It wouldn't be for me this. Definitely not for me this shot. Ooh.
Wow.
Well, he's still going, but
The last two are a lot harder than they wanted.
yeah. So
Is he going to screw straight into this black?
I'm wondering if he's going to screw into the black.
Oh, that flick.
Yeah, he had a result there. I think he can come round the back for the black in the same pocket.
Can he get enough to miss the black and come the left side? Oh, let's see.
Well, it must go.
It must do.
It must go.
And if it's tight, he certainly doesn't want to
Oh,
win off the rail.
I tell you, yeah,
This is tough.
exactly right. You don't want to be queuing that off the rail. He's got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
it's a
flew.
good shot.
Flew. He didn't look at me.
Yeah. He didn't, did it?
No.
So he got him. I think he made hard work of him, but he got him.
You knew a little secret there, man. That black went to that corner.
Yeah. So if I can find my phone, I'll let everybody know what's coming up. So obviously this is the final match for the Cat 3, and then the semi-finals will be arranged once we've had the draw, which will be straight after this match. So the next match we've got is Monday night. So there's nothing on tomorrow. I'm assuming there must be something on here tomorrow. Is it county or something? They do have quite a few county games here on a Sunday, don't they? So, but Monday night we've got Jason Archer and Matt Hadrell. Now I don't know Jason Archer. Do you?
No, I thought he was Mal Archer. Thought he was coming back after retirement.
No.
No, I don't know, Jace.
Apparently,
no idea where
no. Well, I think he's
location. He's local.
I don't
Was
even
he
know that.
one
I know he's Staffordshire because he plays for Staffordshire Seniors. But
Right,
other than that, I don't know who he is. So so that's the only match in the week. I think next week, and then we're waiting until next Sunday. So a week tomorrow for Joe Napper and Craig Mears at 2:30, and then we've got Neil Jones and Aid Castle at 7 o'clock. Those are both a week tomorrow. And then on the Monday we've got Andy Lightfoot and Johnny Clouths. And then we've got on the 20th, so that'll be next Thursday, Lachlan Taparak and Dave Steele. And then the last one, I think, is next Friday. It is next Friday, so not Friday coming up, the Friday after, 21st of March, is Dom Llewellyn and Andy Brammer.
That's a nice show.
So we've got a dry break from Neil, have we? And Russ looks as though he's taking these on, does he?
But he played a bit of a wild first shot.
Yeah. Does this pass the other yellow up the rail?
Yeah.
He hasn't really got much else on, has he? The Reds are pretty good. He can't afford to miss here. You know, I think he played the plant there. You know, I think he played the plant.
I can't see him being that far off the bag. Now, if it was me playing that shot, I don't know.
I do think he played the plant. Anyway, there's half a chance. Well, I say there's half a chance on the Reds. He's got a bit of work to do, but there's a chance. I don't think Neil will be turning these down anyway.
It's a bit awkward though.
He is a bit awkward. isn't he?
Yeah,
Into
back.
the top left corner.
I hope he stays somewhere on the right hand side of the table
Yeah,
after this.
yeah.
He's going in for a cross a couple of
Gotta just
times.
nip
or
it,
can
doesn't
just,
he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
no,
played
he's
it well.
okay, Yeah.
Played it well.
Chinese.
Yeah, fairly straightforward though, and I think the red that's close to the black spot goes left, bottom left corner, so I think he's all right.
Left corner.
I think I think the one by the black spot after this goes to bottom left. If he's following.
Oh, the very low black spot.
The black spot.
Right at
The black spot on a snooker table is
Yeah,
what
okay.
that's what I'm referring to, really. It's just the one next to the black, isn't it? That's the only one. I mean, he's got the angle just to stun into the black here, but he doesn't want to be glued to it. Unless he's taking it long.
Hit the red full in the face of
Could
me,
do, yeah. Yeah, that's what he's
Oh.
doing. That's the only problem. Oh, he's on. He's okay.
He's alright.
He's okay.
Maybe 50-50 would have been a bit.
Yeah,
Half
I
red
mean,
off.
the white just, I think the spin on the white just tracked it over to the left a little bit, you know.
I think he's okay.
He is.
Whether the other two reds are helps this shot.
Yeah. But again, the black doesn't go into either of the bottom two corners, so he's going to have to get on its centre pocket. He's overcut that. That's not in. No. Chance for Russ here.
I mean,
Tough
I
first
think
pot.
I think I'd just rolled it up and down.
Oh,
straight
yeah,
off the
so would
top
I,
rail
mate. So would
because
I. I don't know why he
you
didn't do
under it
that.
you're on the top one, over it you're on the lower one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think I'd have just played it natural.
I think killing the white to the top of the table there has left. Well, his next shot would have been a bit older. Can you control the white?
Yes, he can.
You can't.
Very good. Yeah, he's over the one, on the one over the left corner. Neil says Jason Archer, good stick and a top bloke, plays Blackball County. Yeah, I knew Adam Davies told me he played Seniors County. Is he local, Neil? Is he from round here, or is he Cannock or one of them strange places? Oh, it's not good, Russ. It's not good.
He did this the last time he had this position round.
He
working
did,
around
yeah.
His balls.
He's making
He's just lost the white bit.
He's making easy finishes difficult, isn't he?
Is he going for the? Can he? Is he swerving?
Yes, it looks tight, doesn't it? Past the other.
Turn this over. Yeah.
Looks tight.
Yeah,
he's
turn
played it
over,
well.
nice.
Got to be a bit carefully. I think I'm targeting the red that's closest to the blue spot. By his hand, if you target that ball. Oh, where are you going?
He's going round.
I'd have been going the other way, straight up and down.
Neil says here's Cannock.
Cannock, okay. That's probably why we don't know him. We'd know him, wouldn't we, if he was from round here?
Yeah, I think so.
This is a missable ball. Oh, he cued it well, but he's lost the cue ball again. He's got no double, he's got nothing on this.
He did that the last time he was trying to go straight across the table.
I mean, Russ's potting's been very good, hasn't it? But his cue ball control hasn't.
Where's he going with this hand?
Oh, I can't see a shot per se.
I mean, the double in there, but is the back shot?
I don't. Yeah,
Does
I
it
wouldn't.
go
I wouldn't
straight
even
into the
attempt
left
it. You
centre?
know, I wouldn't. I think I'd just screw the white and drag it in the middle of the top rail.
I go a bit wild on these hands, to be honest.
Dude, you give him a swag.
If that line from the black directly goes to that left centre, I'm going.
He's going top left corner as we. Oh, he isn't. It's knocking him in. That's no good. Let's just give the game away.
But he's lost the white, and that's if he lands a white a lot lower than that. Well, in line with the two reds almost.
Yeah.
Would have been okay.
That's two easy finishes. Russ is messed up. It's going to cost him 2 frames. He's taking the long one first. I'd be taking them both in the same pocket, would you? Both in the left middle.
I think so.
He's missed it.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. he thought he'd missed it too. He had a bit shoulder went there a bit. Anyway, won't be missing this one. This is straightforward. Four each.
All square.
Yeah, we've never had more than one frame in it, have we?
No.
Russ to break. We've got 2 more frames before we have a 10-minute interval.
So in this format then, there's how many games do you have? So you've doubled your money if you get to a semi, have you? £100 in?
Yes, you've got to win 2 matches.
You get 200.
You've got so it's £100 to enter, which gives a kitty, gives a pot of 1,600, of which half goes to the winner. So you get 800 winner, 400 to the runner-up, and 200 to each semi-finalist. So in effect, they're playing for 100 quid, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the same in every single category. So no matter what category you're in, the prize money is exactly the same.
Which is nice, you know. It's good, it's a good opportunity rather than.
Of course it is. It's good exposure.
Putting in and you're not getting much out.
Yeah,
unless you're in the highest categories.
Yeah.
You didn't hit them very hard either.
No. I don't think any of them are giving the break much of a clout, are they? I was watching last night with Wes and Josh, and they were both nailing the break. So I think once the Cat 3 is finished or almost finished, and the Cat 4 is all the first round matches have been played in the Cat 4. Let's watch this because it's going to the black here. Oh, it's not reaching. It's not reaching.
Thinner than I thought. I thought it was red and just nudged the black quite thick on that one.
Yeah. So Russ has got a choice. Black's bad. Yeah, once the Cat 3 is finished and the Cat 4 first round matches have been played, I think they'll be starting the Cat 5. So Adam's got a list of names. I don't think it's been completely decided who the final 16 are going to be.
Juff wants
the Cat Z. Yeah, I'll be in that with you, mate.
So that'll be what, 26? Me and Z. Yeah.
Yeah. Just be me and Chuff in that.
I can join you, Hans.
So is Neil going to be tempted?
I mean, I've missed what Russ did there. So
he just tried to play a snooker. It was a little bit of a nothing shot, to be honest with you. But, Neil's going to be going for these. I think the 8 ball's nasty, isn't it? But
it's the only one.
Yeah, it is the only one because he can take the red that's over the right centre now and get on the yellow that's the red that's closest to the 2 yellows.
Into the left corner.
Into the left corner. I don't think it goes into the right corner. But it's a fairly straightforward shot, isn't it? Because the cue ball will hold on the yellow for the other ball down there.
Yeah, and then he could even squeeze the middle of the 2, so the left and the 2 together in the middle of the table, into that middle left corner. All left middle.
Yeah.
And run into the black that way if you want.
Possibly.
Knowing he's always got the
over the right side. Black does need a nudge though, because I don't think it goes anywhere.
No, it's stuck.
No. Unless it goes to left centre, but I'm not convinced.
He's a bit straight there.
He is a bit straight, yeah. He is a bit straight.
This pull back enough to just to the left of the 3 out on the table.
To the left of the 3.
Yeah, so after he's played the top one now, just pull back a bit, feather that into the middle bag on the left hand side, or down into this bottom left hand corner, sorry.
Screwing it straight back, I think.
Okay, take the middle one of the 3.
Yeah, he's going to play it long, isn't he?
Is he relying on his but is he relying on that last, or is he taking the one?
He's not even looked at that black, has he? He's taking this one long. Is he going to just kind of stop it and leave himself an angle? That's exactly what he's done. Yeah, that's a good shot. Very good shot.
Yeah.
Good cue ball control. So he just needs a full ball contact on the black here and he's out. That's exactly where he cues. That'll do.
It's enough.
Yeah.
Trace to the left onto here.
Yeah, the cue ball's going just to the left of the yellow that's sitting on its own, isn't it? So he's if he
It's
just
a good target to it there.
I think he's going wide of it. I think he's going to the left of it, but he's on the bridging. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a bit of a nothing shot Russ played, and it's cost him the frame. Assuming he pots this, of course, which he has. 5-4 to Neil. One more frame before the interval, and Neil get to break.
Do we know who's in the Cat 5? Man?
I've seen a list of names. I'm not going to divulge the name. I've seen a list of names. Yeah. Well, I will divulge that Adam's got 20 names.
Okay.
To go in the Cat 5, and obviously only 16 of them will play. So he's got to sort that out yet. But he's got a bit of time. But again, even though so he's Cat 5, they're decent players, you know.
I think I think the situation where the setup, the fact you're on live stream, the fact you're on a clock.
Yeah. I mean, you're testing yourself, Tim, at the end of the day, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're testing yourself under pressure.
I think
it's
there's
good.
A lot of players that could drift between probably a 4 to a 6 almost.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And higher.
And that's the dilemma that Adam's got, trying to pick 16 players that are quite evenly matched, you know. And it is difficult because it's all subjective, and it's a matter of opinion. There's nothing to say that somebody's better than anybody else, because on any given day they can beat each other.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty tough job that he's got, really.
But I guess when the list's out and you all agree, that's it, isn't it?
I think Adam is the sole arbiter, to be honest. I think he decides. He's shown me the list of names, but I won't have any involvement. He'll choose them himself. And there's a ton more, isn't? You know, there's a load more names. Oh dear. Is Russ a bit rattled here? He'll be pretty disappointed to lose the 2 frames that he really drop-in finishes, and he's lost the cue ball. So hopefully it doesn't affect him mentally too much.
I still go back to the last game, and the white was right underneath the yellow. I'm thinking that red did go to that right centre. I'm sure he did, but he decided to turn it down and didn't go reds, and then played a safety, and it's cost him.
Yeah, you're right. It did go to the right centre. Yeah. Because I think Neil will keep attacking, and if Russ starts making mistakes, it's going to make Neil's life a bit easier.
They've all got a bag.
They have, yeah. I mean, if Neil does win this frame and go 6-4 from 4-3 down, you know, he'll
be happy there.
His mental state will be good. Push the yellow to the rail here. That's going to help him. he is on it. I think he is on it. He was a bit thinner off the yellow, or is he on it? He's looking down the table. I'm sure.
He's looking at his next shot, I think. He's got the option of the middle one.
He may be leaving it. He may be on it and he's leaving it for the 8 ball, but it wouldn't be my choice. Not with that yellow sitting right underneath it. I mean, I think if he's on it, he's got to take it now.
I think the next shot's just as bad whether he takes it now or
Yeah,
not.
he's got to.
Well take it now.
He's got to take it now. He's not going on it any better than they snookered himself here. He's got into the cue ball too much. Snookered himself. He just needed to float that in, really. It doesn't look straightforward to hit one of these, unless he can come off the side rail and hit the one that's closest to the pocket.
You need a bit on that. You need a bit on that to get there.
Yeah, it's not straightforward, this, is it? You can't afford to miss it. No, he hasn't. He's hit it. He's hit it.
That's good.
Oh, he's got a snooker back.
Oh,
he's had a touch.
Take that.
He's had a touch. Russ is in big trouble here.
Can't see his face, but I can imagine a little smile there.
Russ is in big trouble. I mean, I suppose from Russ's point of view, he's still got to get on that 8 ball, hasn't he? He's still got to get on that. There's not much of a window to get on that.
If he can hit the I'm thinking go the other way, but hit the low.
Oh, he's missed.
Everything.
Oh, he's at the 8. Where's he put it? Right over the middle pocket. That should well be end of frame, I would imagine.
He's wishing that had gone in probably at that point.
Well,
I was thinking if he came off the right hand rail and hit the bottom of the 2 reds on the left, yellows on the left hand side.
yeah, he got a chance of potting one, hadn't he?
Yeah, he got one chance of potting, and if he didn't, if it ran low, he was only ever going to leave the one on the top right hand corner at best.
So this is the key shot. He's got to avoid the yellow as he comes across the table, and he's got to get fairly straight in on this red. He doesn't want any angle.
Thread the needle.
He's very close to it. He was always going to be close to it.
Guess where the black's going, and down the bottom left corner.
Do you think so?
Where else can he?
Yeah, you're probably right, Tim.
Wow.
This is a proper tough shot, and look where the yellows are. He can't
will
afford to miss it.
This will test your arm.
These pockets do take him though at the right weight. If he's anywhere near, it's got a chance. As long as it's not thrown to the right a little bit. If he holds the rail, it's got a chance. No, nowhere near. Right then, Russ.
Got to go.
Well, he really should get these, shouldn't he? I mean, blimey, I'd fancy these myself, to be fair.
Yeah. Right centre, get rid of the other one on the bottom, the right hand side there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
It's the right shot. I mean, he can't really go wrong here, can he? I probably shouldn't say that, but he can't really go wrong. And it's no good us sitting here and calling a pattern for this, because he can't really run out of position. He's always going to be on something.
2 or 3 every
yeah,
shot.
Yeah.
He's just got to work his route and stick to it.
The only
one he finds.
The only way he'll go wrong here is if he overthinks it.
For example, if he takes that top left corner now and doesn't pull out far enough,
And glues himself to the other one underneath it. I do these in my sleep, yeah. Yeah, I would hope so, guys. Yeah.
See, he's left here.
That's not good.
No, that's not great.
That's not good.
The white's running whatever he does here, unless he soft stuns it into that one. But again, you shouldn't be really touching any of these balls. Because your white's running.
Yeah, he could have played a better shot there.
Unless he can really dig and pull it back off the rail. But he's not, he's just trickling it.
It's okay.
I mean, he's straight,
Yeah, it's a good shot.
straight to the thought there, but
Yeah. Well, he was quite brave, wasn't he, playing it at that pace? I mean, he could have took the white up and down the table, but
I don't think it was the intended route he was going to go, to be honest.
maybe not. But
That's all right.
he's going to get him. So this is for 5 each. These 2 balls, just drop this in dead weight. There we go. I don't think he'll miss this one. And we've got a very close game on our hands here. There it is. So we'll reconvene in about 10 minutes. So we'll see you all then. Bye for now. blimey, they've started. That was quick. Sorry about that, folks. We've missed the first however long of this frame.
Well, Russ must have just broken.
Well,
Russ
is
breaking,
we may have only missed the break, you know. We may have only, because Russ is at the table and he would have broken this game. So he's going yellows. Yeah. I'm assuming that there's two yellows together. The top one of those two must go in the left, in the top left corner. Yeah, that passes, doesn't it? But the other one doesn't, that's for sure.
That'll come back in the middle after, I thought.
Yeah, he's going to have to get rid of the ball that's over the middle, though, I think. First. He's enough. He's enough. He's unlucky there to find that angle. Unlucky.
If you'd have asked him to, he probably would.
Yeah, to play that shot. You give him 10 goes, won't you, really, getting that cue ball in there. It does seem to happen, though, doesn't it? That I find these silly enough to the middle pockets, and they're so frustrating, aren't they?
When you sneak a bit of side on tracing across that middle with a bit of side, he does just...
Yeah. So he's going to play this in off the yellow. He doesn't need to hit it too hard, otherwise the yellow will interfere with the two reds at the bottom end of the table.
Stun it just back an inch for the...
Yeah, that's okay.
I did wonder whether he'd have played that and stunned it back rather than roll it through. Because now he's got to find a little... Well, he's going to go round, isn't he?
Yeah, he'll go round the yellows, I think.
And then go back round again after the other one.
Yeah, quite possibly. Yeah. Yeah, it's good, this is. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Round again.
Well, he'll be on top left next, won't he? That's his ball for me. And then get rid of the one on the rail. Track straight up the line here, can't he, with a bit of right hand side. Two rails. He hasn't hit it hard enough. He's okay, but he's a long way from his work. He's just got to drop it in, really.
Yeah, whether he's straight, whether he's got an angle, makes no odds here.
Not a lot, really, no. That's perfect. In fact, he's just come far enough to be able to just stun out, hasn't he?
Yep.
Between the black and the yellow. He didn't want to be on the rail, but he's okay. It's a fairly straightforward pot, and it looks as though he's got the angle just to stay the bottom side, hit the cushion.
I think it's time some of our watchers give us some predictions, and you think it's going all the way?
Well, yeah, I know you think it's going all the way. Yeah,
I think it's going to go hill.
Yeah, it could well do. So it's 6-5 to Neil.
Unless we see someone.
Yeah, pull away a bit.
A bit of authority in this fist.
Yeah, I mean, there's not been more than a frame in it all the way through, has there? Nobody's had a 2-frame lead yet. I was chatting to Russ a little bit during the break, and he was complaining that he couldn't get the balls open off the break, and neither could Neil.
Yeah, he said that because it looks to me as though. And certainly on the camera, it looks as though he's almost giving him a bit of a soft break, but he's saying if he can't hit him much harder, which is very deceptive.
Yeah.
Have we got many online?
I wouldn't have thought so at this point. There usually gets more and more on as time goes on.
Yeah, there'll be more coming in later. I thought just to see the conclusion. So another frame has gone against the break.
It reiterates Russ's point as they're not opening very well. Although they did, didn't they? I know yes, he's got one. I I know we missed the break in that game, but we saw the layout, and it was quite good.
Still got 32 online.
Okay, it'll go up as time goes on.
Yeah, we'll definitely get the other 3 semi-finalists having a cheeky look, I think.
Yes, towards the end with the draw coming up. Yeah. Messy layout again, this, isn't it? He's going to go reds, I think. But,
how many breaks have we seen where you look and you go, well, these are gone?
not many.
No, not many at all.
Yeah, it's the 2 reds on the left cushion, isn't it? I suppose the top one of the 2 doubles, and then he moves the other one. I suppose that's his plan.
Yeah, I think he's looking trace into this yellow on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. Correct. And he's playing the double now.
I can see why he's done that.
Yeah.
If he opens the other 2 up at the top of the table before he does it, doesn't get it.
Yeah, he's leaving the yellows,
the
yellows open. Yeah. He's not out of the woods here though, even though he's got that shot. Overcut that. He's overcut it, but he hasn't left very much. Well, I say he hasn't left very much. He hasn't.
He's certainly left enough that Russ can move that one in the top right corner there. He's got a splitting ball.
He has. Not from there though.
He's not from there, but he's
going to have to play the one over the left corner pocket here, I think. I wonder if there's any value in screwing this back and trying to move it, or trying to get on the one into the left corner. He could do with hanging onto the ball over the middle pocket for as long as he can, really, where his other balls are. So what's he played there?
I think he wants to get rid of that rail ball, but
Maybe.
so this is my route. He floats the one in down the rail on left hand side,
Yeah.
just rolls it across towards the middle, sends the right middle in, floats it up, hits the yellow at the top right hand cushion, pushes it past the red.
Yeah.
There now, so
He's
take
on
that.
track.
This is where you hope you get it just right.
Yeah, we
Pass
get a
it,
bit of luck.
push it past, yeah. No, he's got 2 out, so whether he lands on this or not, I can't quite see his line, but it'd be nice if he could hit this almost full in the face, hit the red.
Yeah, to go
and
past
then
the red.
he's got a choice, almost a 3.
Oh,
Always
he's missed
missed
the
it.
pot. Oh, that's criminal. Just took his eye completely off that.
Yeah, it was the way he went, but yeah, he would have had a choice of 3 if he'd have hit that.
He hit it too hard, Tim,
Yeah.
to be fair, didn't he? He didn't need to hit it that hard. And of course, the harder you hit it, the more the white throws. So, you know, the softer, he could have just pushed it past the red, or just hit the red and knocked the red out the way and made it potable.
Left it. Because then if he did that, he could have controlled the last 2 in a way that he could have landed nice on the black. Because, he's got to land low on the black.
Oh, cool. He's missed again, but he's had a bit of a result. I say he's had a bit of a result. He can pot this and move his one on the left rail. He can pot the one that's near the brown spot, move the one on the left rail. If he hits it full ball, he's on the other one into the same pocket as this one's going in. I mean, it's difficult, this is, but it is half a chance. And I suppose, the position that Russ has been in this frame, half a chance is all you're ever going to get. That's not the right shot, Russ. You need to look away from that. It's no good knocking him in.
Unless there's no value in it. I was thinking pop the one into the right corner and actually play the white into that red, but
I I don't get that shot at all, personally. He's just thrown the game up here. He cuts the one in the middle pocket and he's out.
Can he play it straight to the corner bag?
Well, he may be able to.
He's not.
Yeah, it's a bad choice of shot from Russ, I think, there. He might take the one middle now, he's right behind it. So it's going to be all about the position from his last ball to the black, isn't it, this one? Because that yellow plays big, doesn't it? The one in the middle of the table. It does play big.
Well, it takes off the top quarter left-hand side.
Oh, he's taking this one now. I didn't think he could see this, to be honest, but yeah, this is the right shot. I thought he was behind the yellow. Oh dear, what's he done here? What's he done there? Mind you, he hits it, it's in, and he's on the black to the middle pocket, isn't he? But he's got to hit it first.
Middle of the top rail here, and
yeah, I agree with you, mate. Completely. I don't think this is the right. It's harder to hit this way he's looking. I'm not saying he won't hit it, but I think this is a harder. He's got it. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, he's played it well, hasn't he? I'd have gone your route though. I'd have gone up and down. No gimme though, this, is it? When you're queuing out the jaw, especially if you're queuing over the grunt, as I call it, it's where the plastic sticks up.
Yeah, I'm rubbish at these hands. I don't like off the rail or bridging.
Well, it's even worse than off the rail. You're almost queuing down on them, so you can flick a bit of side spin on. He's played it well.
Yeah.
He played it lovely. Queued it lovely.
Sometimes when it's because the curve of the pocket as well, so you know you can go off the plastic, but
yeah,
when you're slightly going into that curve, he does send it off.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're right in the jaws, it's much easier than being on the side, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Russ hasn't got out the blocks, has he? Second half of this match so far. And this becomes a big frame for him here.
Yeah, not speak of hell, but that's the first time we've just had 2 frame advantage.
Yeah, it becomes a big frame for us. Because Neil's been steady all the way through the match, really. I mean, he hasn't set the world on fire, but he's played fairly steady stuff, and Russ has been a bit up and down, hasn't he? He's knocked some good pots in and missed a few easy finishes. So, interesting break this.
And that's the difference. That's just probably a couple of choice shots in a couple of frames, and that's where we are.
Yeah, it was a bad choice of shot for me there. Trying to knock him in. You're leaving it. You know, somebody as good as Neil's going to get them. What would you say? 5 times out of 6?
Yeah, he's had a go and said out of a go, and he has.
That's a better break. Well, that's the cue ball straight up and down the middle of the table. And that's not bad. It's not bad. You take your pick here, don't you?
Left centre red.
Left centre red
hit
and
the
not
other yellow off
the
the
yellow off the other red. Yeah. Not opposed to that. That's what he's playing.
And then I'm going right centre, drop onto the one on the right rail after that, and then use the middle bag to go back up to the table again.
Yeah, he's played that really well. Played that really well. Yeah.
Yeah, now look the other way.
He's in good shape.
He's going right now if you can.
Yeah, I agree with you. As long as he's straight in on it, and he's not running into that yellow.
Yeah.
So look on the other camera. Oh, it's a bit nasty, that is, Tim. He is running into the yellow. It's not quite as straight as we looked on this camera.
Which now makes it a little bit harder. Because he has got a...
It does, I agree. Yeah, because the one on the right rail is the problem ball, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's weird, because you look at that shot and think, oh yeah, great, I've peeled the yellow off, but actually, that's not the ball he really wanted to land on.
No, he's got to take the rail ball, really, in 3 balls' time. So they take the 2 at the top end and then get on the rail ball as straight as you can. And you can just stun it in and play the other ball in the middle of the table to left centre.
Yeah.
John Locker's with us. Hi, John.
Evening, John.
Oh, sorry, he needed to right hand side on that, didn't he, to get close to the bottom rail as he could.
Is he just going to play the gap and take his meds?
Well, maybe, but blimey, it's a tough shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's going to have to play to pace.
Does the one closest to the black go to the right corner?
I think it does. I think it does.
But
Yeah,
then
but
you're going away from your way.
yeah, you really could have done with some more angle on this.
Or can he top this with a bit of right hand side to almost come into the yellow on that side rail?
Dangerous
And
though, isn't it?
It is. He's got the red.
It's a key shot of this frame anyway. This is.
He's got decisions. He could.
It's coming 2 rails out.
Needs a flack on travel. If he's going to.
Well, that's not bad.
He's all right there.
That's not bad. So he can use a bit of side spin either way here. He can use a bit of running side and come out for the right centre with the red, or check it a little bit and just come off into the yellow. Personal choice. No, there wasn't much conviction in that one, was there? It was a mile off it.
Maybe how steady he's been on his other shots. I felt he rushed a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't cue it with a lot of confidence. But these yellows aren't great, are they?
No.
Not now that red's over that bottom right corner.
It'll certainly be a good finish if you can find a way for these.
I think is he going to try and hide the white down the bottom end of the table? It's risky. He leaves one over the pocket. I think Russ will get him. He's going to leave it. He's going to leave that gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was risky, that was.
Yeah. So he was after right in the corner then, wasn't he, really, on that? Either that or he had to go almost behind the black area on the left-hand side of the table at the top.
Russ has hit that too hard now. He's
alright there.
Can he go into the yellow?
Oh, he hits the yellow.
Oh, yeah, he can. Oh, he's bridging now. Nothing's easy, is it?
It is from here, Rand.
Well, I haven't missed a ball for me, as you know, Tim. Still, yeah, good shot.
He needed that though.
He did needed that,
yeah.
and we needed that to keep the match close. 7-6, yeah. So what are you playing, Tim? You're still playing league pool? What nights do you play?
That's it. Just have a bash on a Wednesday.
Just like Wednesday Trent Trophies. Who for?
Yeah, the Manor upstairs, the Manor A.
Oh, do you? Ah, yeah. And are they in the top division?
Oh yeah, we're getting tonked a bit, to be honest.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, when they split the league. So I hope he's listening.
Who plays with you then? Anybody I know?
Kev Deakin, captain.
Don't know him.
To be fair, I don't know whether you will. Timble.
No.
Shane, Statham, Steve Parker. No. Yeah, loads
I
of
don't know any of them.
quite a few of us. We've got about 10 of us.
Oh, good.
But yeah, we topped the league last year, and then when they split the league, it meant that
it's a foul break, Tim.
it's a foul break. When they split the league and taking it from 2 to 3, in effect what they did is put like the bottom 6 down. so it meant that when we got promoted, we were playing like the top 7 sides in effect. So we've had a struggle, to say the least. But hey, gets us out and we'll have a laugh. So it's
yeah, that's fair enough. So
I think we're feeling rooted to the bottom there.
Oh yeah, okay.
This year.
Well, you'll go down and you'll be able to top the league below then the following year.
Although, well,
West Brom Yo-Yo Club.
There's some good sides gone down, so we'll see how it goes.
So I don't know what they're doing here.
He's there. Look, Jamie's listening. Is that Jamie? I think it is.
It is Jamie. Yeah, it is Jamie. Well, he's had more than.
He's laughing because he knows exactly what I mean.
I think they're disputing whether it was a foul break or not. Now, I didn't press the replay button, so we haven't got a replay. But somebody will have it on their phone, I'm sure. I'm sure it was a foul break because no ball's gone down. I think there was a red that went up the table and back down again. But anyway, while they sort this out, I think I'll go to the loo. get the louver. Yeah, they're going with a foul break, and I think that's the right decision. So.
I'm just tracking back on the camera. Just gonna look at that again on my phone whilst I'm. Either way, we're going again. But we'll just check it whilst we're. Yeah, Neil says foul. Jamie does foul. Too busy looking at my phone now what's going on here. Yeah, horrendous break. Definitely a foul break. He's going to take confidence from that shot, to be fair. Mr. Woodhouse is back. So we've had a couple of yes, it was a foul break. I've checked back on the camera, and yeah, it was definitely a foul break.
Yeah.
We've got.
Is this off Russ's break? Off the foul break, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
The re-break, shall we call it?
The re-break, and he's took a long yellow into the top right, and he's going about his work here now.
It's all about that yellow on the right rail, isn't it? Really, this one, I think.
The first shot he took was actually, I think if he missed, I think he's going to be in a world of trouble if he missed it, but he didn't. He got it.
Is it the double next, Tim, you think? It's looking that way, isn't it?
Well, that's the way he's played it.
Gets the double now. If he plays this fairly steady, if he can play it steady, he might have to straighten this up a bit. If he can play it fairly steady, he's got the ball that's closest to the pink spot in the left corner next.
I mean, the cue ball's on the ball line, so I think he's pretty straight,
Yeah.
Didn't have to do too much.
That's not bad, actually. I think the ball that's by the two reds goes left centre. Yeah, I think it does, and I think he can get on it now. So look at the angle he's got. I think he can, I think if he pots this, he comes off the rail, off the bottom rail as we look, and I think he can
he's
get.
He's going around the houses when he's going to get corner bag, he's going to get left middle. Tracy took for the same corner. I can see where I know what he's thinking. Yeah, he's going to stun this over.
Is he too straight? It was always the problem, wasn't it? Because that ball wasn't right over the pocket, was it? He's straight down on it, so he might have a decent angle.
He can run through a bit.
Okay, yes, that's okay. I mean, to be fair, Russ isn't missing many pots, is he? His cue ball's a little bit wayward from time to time, but he's not missing. I hope I haven't put the mockers on him and he misses this, but
Yeah.
He's got to hold this, hasn't he? And he has. He's played it off the jaw. Yeah, good shot, good finish. 7 each. We're back neck and neck again. So did he pot a few off the break there? Because there's only 4 reds left.
Yeah, he certainly did. That's what I say. He took the long yellow into the top corner, and just because it was a long one, slightly towards the rail side, I think it really gave him a bit of a
confidence boost.
Yeah, confidence boost, knocking these in. Yeah, he has.
Good.
as long as no, gee, as long as no one gets out. Back in Division 1.
Yeah.
Is that regardless? Same if we turn 45 club over next week or what?
You're playing the 45 boys, are you?
Yeah, well, it's the last game anyway.
Is that the last game of the season?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. I didn't realise you were that far through. I'm signed for the 45 club. I've never played a game, but...
Come down, Anne.
I'll give you a chance if I play for them. Right, so that's Russ's break, is it? Yes, we're back on serve, aren't we?
If he gets these now, gives us second place.
Oh, I see. Oh, so if you beat the 45 club, Jamie's team gets second place. Yeah. I see, okay.
He's praying for a miracle then, is he?
Right, I'm going Reds here.
Yeah.
I'm going Reds here. Left centre first.
Get yourself up there. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter if he hits those yellows, just don't go awkward behind him. Like,
he didn't really need to do that, did he? He really didn't need to do that. This made his life a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, that little red, the red.
I don't think that red goes now, and it's hard to get on it in the centre.
It might sound daft, it might be too early, but can he just screw straight into that yellow, get it out of the way?
No, he's got too much angle to him.
Has he?
He's got
sure?
too, yeah.
Oh,
I think so. I think so.
He's not.
So he's played the sensible way now. He just dropped this and dropped the one that he's just almost tied up into the left centre. That gives him.
Naughty though, Andy.
I think it goes.
Deceptive. You've got the right line of these camera lines.
I think it goes. The white's probably tracking towards the yellow over the bottom left corner. That's okay. And then obviously he got natural position to the right centre, and the red in the middle of the table goes by this yellow in the bottom left corner. It goes past that.
Yeah, so it's just the camera angle I'm looking at.
Probably.
Deceptive.
He does need to push this through though and get straight in on the one on the right. He doesn't want to just drop it in dead weight, otherwise he'll have too much angle. He's got to push the white through well to where his cue is. Yeah, at least 6 inches.
Gives us second
He has done. He's played it well. Yeah. So he's good here. He's in good shape. Again, make sure you get high on this next one. Just push it through just an inch, just so he can top the red through and take the 8 ball into the bottom right. I'm pretty sure the 8 ball doesn't pass the yellow. That looks pretty good to me.
I'm reckon it does based on where he's left that.
I think he can top it through.
I think it goes both.
Well, if he tops it through a bit more, it goes to the centre, doesn't it? Do you think it goes past the yellow?
I feel like that's what he put.
No, I think he's going the other corner. He's going to centre with it. Yeah, he didn't quite get that shot right in the middle. He needed a little bit of angle. So he's got this to the centre. It's missable. This is. I don't think he will miss it, but cue ball. Yes, good shot. So that was a turnaround, wasn't it? 7-5. Yeah, and I mean, I think Neil, he's just had his foul break, hasn't he?
Yeah, he hasn't done a lot wrong. He's Russ has, I think he realised after those two he needs to step in, and that's what he's done for the last 3.
Yeah, and he is attacking him a little bit more.
Yeah.
I feel as though his defensive play is letting him down, so he's probably doing the right thing. Attacking the balls a bit more.
Yeah, I think that's what's costing him. A couple of early frames where he's gone a bit negative and he's seen the wrong end of the score.
It certainly cost him 1 frame in this session. I'm not saying he would have won the frame if he'd attacked, but the shot he played was a bit of a nothing shot. So Neil's under a bit of pressure now. First of all, he needs to get the balls open and make one. Neil's had more trouble with the break than Russ has. Again, balls in here, but they're messy. So I suppose if you're going to pot the white off the break, you want them messy, don't you? You don't want them all lagging over pockets.
Especially with one hand. bit different if we were on a different rule set. We
Yes.
certainly can't do that, Russ. I'll be honest with you.
No, you can't do that.
Can't be doing that.
Nobody's going to tell him, so he's.
Yeah. Adam will be thinking, crazy man. Crazy man.
He's going to open
So
the
what's
red
the
up.
rule in here on the new? He's going to.
Well, it's ball in hand,
that's a
isn't it?
foul.
Yeah,
And has Neil picked up on it?
he's bound to have done. Russ realises
has.
now what he's done. I mean, luckily for Russ, he didn't get the red out, did
Yeah.
he? Good news, bad news.
Put him back in again. Let him have another go. Till he gets the red out.
So I'm in yellows here. I'm going to change my route.
Although, you've only got to use this bottom left corner, red, straight up into all those and they're all open.
Yeah, but I don't like the red that's tied up near that pocket either. I think if he puts the yellow to the bottom right corner, he's playing your shot. I don't like that.
Either way, well,
Oh, he's
do you
tying.
go yellows and lost a turn?
Yes,
shot, is that what
yeah.
you're saying?
Pot a yellow and then go loss of turn and leave him glued to the yellow that's behind the yellow. He played a loss of turn shot anyway. He's gone reds, so.
I think the time was catching him there.
He was running, wasn't he? So
Yeah.
I think the time was catching up with him. And we still haven't had one single time foul in any of these. Why was that a foul? Because it should have been behind the line for in off the break, Shuff.
Yeah.
Is cue ball behind the line? You can only if the cue ball comes off the table can you have it anywhere on the table.
Always watching the dogs.
Oh,
Yeah,
he doesn't
but
want
yeah,
to pop this red over the pocket, and he hasn't.
Yeah, he put it mid-table and can't do that unless he went off the table.
He's left himself a bit of a predicament here, hasn't he?
He's going to pop nothing. He's going to try and just feather it.
Well,
is
what
he?
can he do?
Just-
Well, I
just-
suppose,
just-
yeah, but
just feather it and leave nothing, and
but you're leaving.
it-
Well,
unless he goes full-blooded.
he's
Oh
doing-
no, that's gone wrong.
He's tried to get on the one to the right corner, hasn't he? He might still be able to pot it, but he can't do much of the cue ball, can he?
That's where I feel if he'd have played that shot first and just split them up on the left-hand side straight away, I'd a go. But
well,
now he's in trouble.
I still say, as he shouldn't have gone from the start here. He should have took the better ball set and bided his time. Oh, I didn't think he could see that. He's still in a world of trouble here, though.
Yeah. Does he back shot? Does it?
I don't know.
Go top down hand. Let's have a look at this.
I don't think he's playing it anyway, Tim.
No. Can't tell now.
No, a bit of a nothing shot really. He's left it tied up, hasn't he? I suppose when you're 2 against 6 or whatever it is here, then you need to get it open.
But
He can just flick off it and leave the white in the jaws,
The
can't he?
red's still dead, isn't it, really?
I don't like this shot he's playing, to be honest with you.
It's killing him. Hello.
I like it even less now.
I don't think he liked that shot either.
He needed to go off the other side of that ball.
Yeah, flick down to the bottom corner.
So, well, he's left half a sniff here because he can play this to the bottom right, send the cue ball into the 8 ball to knock it close to the middle pocket and leave himself a cut on the other red.
And it'll be some little nudge if you can just float it not too hard.
He's just got to nudge the black down just 2 inches, that's all. He's missed it. Hit it too hard as well. Anyway, he's still got a cut on this. It's micro thin. I've got to take the paint off it really, but it does go. And anything could happen with the rest of the balls here. He's just going straight full ball into the yellow.
Yeah,
isn't
where
it?
does the yellow go? Any odds on this moving that black?
Oh, it was on its way, that was.
Russ's frame to lose now.
Well, I suppose that black's still there, and that's keeping Neil in it. That looks a plant, doesn't it? Those 2 yellows. I know
Yeah.
he's going to play them now because he gets the snooker even if it doesn't go in. But it does look to me as though that's a plant.
Yeah, it does to me.
So
He's got time though, hasn't he? He can do what he wants till that black, really.
he can really, but I mean he's got a good ball to move it, hasn't he? I mean, while the red's where it is and the yellow's over the bottom right, try and get an angle on the ball to the bottom left to move it. You're bound to be on the middle pocket, aren't you?
Get that angle now, and
yeah, you can get that angle now. Yeah.
Take the top one, and then.
Oh, well, what's he doing?
Then I'll be getting onto that one he's looking at, but to pull into the black, knowing you've got two balls over the right hand corner and middle.
What are you doing? I don't understand what he's thinking, is he?
I don't know.
I just don't understand.
Because if you did what we were saying there, and then he pulls into the black, the red doesn't go, and he's on. You know, he can't not be on a yellow.
Well, exactly. And if he gets a decent angle, even if he misses the pot, he's not left the red, has he?
No.
Because he's got a ball over the pocket. I'm lost.
Well, he's getting safe now, isn't he?
Well,
don't see the value in potting anything else here.
Does the yellow above the red pot? I think it probably does, you know. I still think it does. I think that pot.
He might do, but it just means he's got pressure when he comes to the last ball.
He's playing safe.
Can he run into it? Oh no! Oh wow!
Dear Russ. He's gone about that all wrong, hasn't he, from start to finish? But I suppose he needs to be consoled by the fact that black is still there, and I don't think Neil can split it.
Is there a straight line back to it?
Well, I suppose if there is, there may be. There may be.
I think there is, the way he's looking at this.
Yeah, possibly.
Or is he just going to pull it to the rail and take it up?
Yeah, that's a good shot.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Don't kick himself with that, Russ, after he's just won the last three.
He went it about. I mean, Russ is an experienced enough player not to be making mistakes like that or mental errors like that.
I just think he picked the wrong time to try and think about the black, to be honest. He should have been thinking about it before.
I think he's throwing his arms up in the air as he thinks he's a bit unlucky, and he might think that. He would think that, but he made mistakes there. Anyway, 8 each. We've got best of 5 here now.
Yeah, we're getting closer to the hill.
This was the same with Neil's match against Simon Carter. It was neck and neck all the way. I commentated on it. It was a good match to watch. Probably slightly better quality than this one, but very close all the way. And I think Simon made a mistake. A bad mistake.
Something that screams out to me was when he put the white in the middle bag around this stage.
I don't think he put the white in the middle pocket. I think he just had to pot a ball in the middle pocket. Fairly straightforward shot to get on his last ball. He hit it too hard. That's a good break. Russ's break, isn't it? There's a bit of anger in that. So it's got to be yellows. And he's got to get them really, because once he takes 2 or 3 yellows off, the reds are easy. Especially if he takes the one off to the bottom right corner, which is probably going to be his first ball. He's on that, that's a good time to get that one out of the way as well. So if he can pot this and get nicely on his next yellow, you've got a fancy for these, haven't you?
I think he just does a little bit of dink back here.
Yeah, he can just nip it, can't he?
Yeah.
And obviously the bottom on the cue ball, the underspin on the cue ball, makes the pot a bit easy. Oh, he's not. He's playing it top. He's topping it.
Middle. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Quite a generous pocket that was, wasn't it?
Personal preference, I guess, which way you went there.
Well,
I just thought if you're always close to the left side, you've always got a bag. If you don't go far enough there across.
Yeah, he's got to get this.
No shot.
He's got to get this cue ball through again here. He doesn't want to be. If he's playing the right centre next.
I think he's going. Do you think he is? More generous than he's steady now.
Are you tight, Tim? Are you tight? Are you one of these tight blokes? No, No.
No.
I thought you'd say that. So he's taking the one to the top right, isn't he? On and off the rail, and the one in the middle of the three yellows
must
left
be
in the
very
centre.
generous.
Yeah. So he
Not
just
quite ultimate pool standard, but you know, we'll go with it.
top this through, on and off the rail, along the queue, on the line. Oh, he's missed the pot. Oh.
Won't be happy with that, but
No. Yeah, there's a bit to do on reds.
He's got to do a bit of skilly if he's going to get these, hasn't he?
Maybe. Yeah, because
Yellows are quite
there's no
open
loss of
still.
turn available. He's not going to do the skilly now because he can't see it. So have to come down the table and back up again, I think. Yeah, it was almost frame ball that he's just missed, wasn't he, for Russ? I couldn't see him really going wrong from there.
Played a similar shot on Wednesday and did the exact same thing.
Did you?
And and I just got float the black in the middle after, and then I got stitched all the way to the end and lost.
That's
so
what happens in these rules, isn't it? Yeah. So he's going to take these two out on this end of the table now. Oh, he hasn't come far enough now. He's in a bit of trouble here because the skill is tough from there. Yeah, if he'd have come another 6 inches across the table, and then he would have had a nice angle to go down the table, and the skill is fairly straightforward. But,
Is he going to take the top one now and swing it round? Hope it stays over the bag or in. Because I think the yellow's to the left of that bag. So as we look at it, oh no, he isn't.
no, he's playing the straighter one. He's got to get the skilly, otherwise game
White's-
over.
White's give-
He's got it.
He's
Got it.
White's just-
It was a good shot that, but he's not out of the woods by any means, is he? In fact, he's still second favourite for this frame, in my book.
Although White right down the bottom of this bottom of the table does pose some problems for yellows.
Oh, he's
That's
played
nice,
a shot
but
here.
Is he? He's unlucky there, you
Isn't
know, isn't
having
he? He's
much
unlucky
right.
there. But he could. If he hits this full in the face, does it send the yellow round and say, "Go on then"?
Well, it certainly
then.
sends the yellow to the right rail, doesn't it? And the cue ball under the bottom rail.
Yeah, so he could say,
But
"Go on then, Russ, have a go with these."
That's what he's tried to do.
Yeah.
That's what he's tried to do. But again, Russ has got a free go at this, hasn't he? To the top left corner,
And now
because
we can,
he's
yeah,
got a
the
free
white's
go
safe.
at it, because
White's safe.
if he misses the pot, the white's going to the right half of the table. But he hasn't missed the pot. Good pot that. He can't get nicely on his last ball though, can he? So he's going to have to play it from distance. He's just got to drop this in dead weight, I think.
Yep, leave it where the yellow is.
Okay, big shot this. I mean, this isn't a gimme. I know these pockets are fairly generous, but he's got to hit this with a bit of pace. Otherwise, he'll just fall behind the red. Oh, he cued it lovely, didn't he? He got straight through that lovely. Really straight cueing. Yeah. So we're 8-7. No, we're not. We're 9-8 Russ. And it's Neil's break. We're getting to the business end now
So
of this
because
match.
you know, Russ should have got them, and then you know,
Yeah.
maybe the skill shot would have got him the frame, and then he's landed a bit unlucky and it's gone back on song really. That.
He was a bit unlucky there, Neil, wasn't he?
Mm.
You know, he could play quite a few good shots in that visit and wasn't really rewarded for any of them. My words out.
See if the viewers have ramped up, eh?
They'll start.
the
I
end
think
of
they'll
it.
start doing now, because I've said this before. And what happens is when people are flicking through Facebook, and this comes up. Adam's got a lot of friends on Facebook, and he puts it on there. So it does come up, and people see it's nearing the end of the game. They stick with it So they usually get, from this stage onwards, it usually gets ramped up, the viewing figures.
52 now, yep, in the 50s.
Oh, he's got a yellow. Oh, last ball rolling almost. So they're still, they're a bit congested, but they're not too bad. They can work a pattern out from here. I think for me, I'm taking the centre pocket and then the ball on the left-hand side that's close to the left centre. Oh, he's getting reds.
He's lost a turn shot here.
I know. It's I was never a fan of that.
I say
in
you
the
haven't got
first
it.
place. That's as good
It's
as.
coming. It's coming, but can Russ get these in a position where?
Well, he needs to, doesn't he? Well, it's not just needs to. I mean, I would be getting a yellow up towards that pocket ready for the return loss of turn.
Yeah.
The one that's nearest the blue spot now. I'd be doubling that up and down. As long as you don't get an off middle pocket.
He needs to make him a bit fearful about knocking him in this time if he's going to do it, because he knows he's coming.
That's what he's tried to do. He's tried to play my shot, yeah. But it was a bit awkward, to be fair to Russ, because the white would have been going close to the left centre, so it was a tough one. He's in a bit of trouble now, Russ, because he's not got a escape ball where he had before.
The only bonus for Russ is I think there's a bit of I feel like there's a little bit of time in this race.
Oh, there is. I agree.
He can certainly get rid of that if he starts to play a bit of safety right.
Yeah, he's tried to play just get the black over the pocket, hasn't he? Because I think the yellows are in decent spots really. He's going to play another loss of turn now, so Russ is in a world of pain now.
And now we'll want that black knocking the red in a minute.
He's got to double this yellow up and down, hasn't he? And get a mess in this corner where the red and yellow is. If Russ can block that red off that's over the pocket, it makes life really difficult for Russ, for Neil, because Neil will be waiting for the loss of turn back, as Russ was just. If you follow my drift.
Knocking him a chess hand.
Played a different rules, different. Oh dear, he's made a mess of that.
Oh no, he screwed into
He's knocked him in, yeah, but
that's what he was doing. Yeah.
I don't think it's doing him any favours, if I'm honest with you. Yes, I've played some different rule sets over the years, and some of them have been a bit like chess.
Does that go top down? Does that red by the black actually?
Oh, it pots. I think it pots. I don't think it.
But he can't do anything really with it.
I don't think it pots as your last ball to get on the black.
No, yeah, certainly not.
So Russ needs to hit the ball down the table here, doesn't he? One of the two by the top left corner. He shouldn't really miss them. He plays it just below the centre pocket as wheel it with left hand side.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be missing them.
It's a big target with the rail at the top there.
It is. He spotted it. Oh, he almost spotted it. I tell you, he didn't really want that, did he? Because the cue balls come up the table. Right then, so this is Neil's frame to lose here.
He needs to see which ball he can nudge into the black as soon as he can if he's going.
I don't think he needs to, Tim. I really don't. No, I think he can. The red that's over the pocket, you can pot that without worrying. You wouldn't want to leave it as your last ball, but I think you can pot that from most places on the table. In fact,
can he stun it and play the pot?
In fact, he may play it after. He may play this one now and then play it. If he can get the gap between the two reds. Screwing it back, I think.
I don't like it.
Don't you?
No.
I don't think it's as difficult as it looks on screen, to be honest.
I didn't like it when I saw it. how he's going to come out enough to...
Well, the way he's going about these, he is leaving it till last. Yep, he's taking this long. He is leaving it till last. Like I say, I don't think it's difficult. I think he can hit it half ball, which will pot it off the jaw, and the white will just come back across the table. But
We'll find out.
yeah, I think it's more straightforward than it looks on camera. Looks even worse on that camera.
I know that. So I didn't like it when I looked at the overhead.
Like
oh,
that.
yeah, flew in.
Yeah. Right, I need
Flew
another
in.
toilet visit. So 9 each. We've got best of 3.
Deceptive, these sometimes. Looks horrible from the top down camera, that. Although probably just my eyes, to be fair. Right then, watchers, who's pepping this from 9 each? Let's see some names in there. Who's getting this? Oh, he's been flicked off. Oh, knees are open. That's unlucky, that is, Russ. Good solid break. Okay, yeah, we've got one vote for Russ there. Was that before that break, I guess? If that black... Oh, he's giving yellows. I thought if that black goes into that bottom right corner behind that yellow, I couldn't see why he wouldn't take... Reds? I don't know though, does the black pass behind the red? I'm just going to check something. No, it doesn't. So it's got to do something with that black. Well,
Oh, it's looking...
you've just missed a crunching break from Russ, and the white's got kicked in the middle bag after potting about
dear.
3. So I personally thought he should have gone reds, but he's going yellows.
Does the black go?
Oh, it doesn't go past the red.
No,
So
it doesn't look as though it does.
you know, my thoughts is, does it go past the yellow? I've looked down. It definitely
Is it
doesn't go
off
past
here?
the red. Hello. Oh,
Isn't.
and I just think, wow,
Well, yeah, I suppose.
he's got to split it somehow.
Yeah, he's got the ball over the pocket to split it with, I suppose, hasn't he? But
When
he's leaving it too late.
When we started the frame hand, there was nothing really in the way of those reds. The yellows were out of the way that you couldn't just take them and come down the table.
I see.
And if you could pot the last red and the red black in the right corner under that yellow, if he goes, of course.
Yeah.
Now he's got
He's
it.
going for the split. No, the problem is now, he might get the split, but he might miss the pot, because they could double kiss, couldn't it? He's got a nice angle for the split, no doubt about that.
Or even could he take the one over the bag and come over right side to this one?
That was the
There you go,
problem,
there you go.
missing
You
the
called
pot.
it, and you called it.
Missing the pot.
And now the reds are better than where they were before.
Well, yeah.
In theory.
Yeah.
Black certainly is.
I think this is a thin one, but I think it goes and it can get down for either the one at the top of the table or
He's got options.
one of the two in the middle.
Yeah, he's certainly got options really.
Don't hit it hard enough to go in the bottom corner, and he has done.
That's not where he wanted
Careless.
to be.
That was careless.
He got 2 foot to play with on the rail there.
He didn't need to hit it that hard. Now he's in trouble because he's straight on the one at the top of the table. I'm sure he is. Yeah.
He is. I mean,
He's going to have to cut the one in
do
middle.
go-
Now the cue ball, he's losing the cue ball. Yeah. Is he going to miss the black? It might miss the black. Yeah. Oh dear, he's a mile off the pot. And that should be end of frame. Well, Russ, that was a very careless shot. Well, it wasn't a difficult shot, was it? The one over the left corner to get a cue ball, decent
Mossy.
cue ball.
So you've joined us. Mossy's going for Russ as well. I asked who was going to pip it, and
right, okay.
then it went to 9 each. I asked it just before the end off on the break, to be honest.
Well, Neil's a big favourite now, and he showed his mettle when he beat Simon. You know, he didn't show any signs of pressure. He finished the job off nicely when he won his last round against Simon Carter in a very similar position to this.
I mean, he's a bit short, but the Reds are.
Oh, it's
the Reds are dead anyway,
he's not
There's
going to
no
miss
pressure
this.
on
He just cue through this. He's never missing this, is he? Well, I suppose the situation of the match might make him, but he won't miss this. So Russ had a chance there, a very good chance, in fact.
2 good chances.
Yeah.
Well,
first one was a very good chance, wasn't it?
say 2. It was 1.
Could have been Russ's last shot. Neil hasn't done a break dish yet, so.
Apart from we're racing through 11 and.
Say it again.
Oh, was that 10? Oh yeah, there we go. I was going to say it was 9 each. Just
No. It was
Yeah,
9
it's
inch.
10, yeah.
It was 9 inch before that. Yeah.
And
It was a big frame that, wasn't it, to get on the hill? Big frame. So we're getting to the nitty gritty now.
Yeah, there's no room for error.
Well, not for Russ, certainly. See how Neil's break performed. It's been, well, inconsistent's probably the best word to describe it.
And again.
It's not a foul break.
No, but he's got one.
Yeah, it's not a foul break. Look at him again. Oh dear, there's some pool in this frame.
I bet Russ is happy though, to be honest.
Well, he knows he's coming back to the table, that's for sure. I'd give Gareth Potts a go at these. Snooker now. And I suppose from Russ's point of view, he's got the numerical advantage in terms of balls, which is you know, it's certainly an advantage. I know it's only 7-5, but it's certainly an advantage to have more balls on it. This is foul. That's a foul. Yeah, he's conceded the foul. I don't think it's the end of the frame though, Tim, do you?
Absolutely not. It's a bit too much work to do. I mean, it's not beyond the realms, but I don't see.
This is his only bad ball though, other than the 8 ball, of course. We know that's bad, but that's his only bad red he's got out. All the reds now go. So Russ does need to be a little bit careful, because if Neil can get a split out on the 8 ball, he's got a chance.
He's going to pump this red up.
Yeah, just flick it up the tail. I've got no problem with this shot.
You don't go off.
Oh, well, I it's a bit harder than that though. Just got it on the rail or something. Just flick off this and go in behind it, won't he? Oh, Russ asked for that, didn't he? To be fair, the shot he played, he asked for that.
He was going to be off, at least halfway up the rail.
Well, just knock it a foot up the rail.
Yeah. This could go wrong if he hits the rail just before the yellow.
Yes.
He could foul here. We can't
It's not
see
on
this.
the rail. Oh, he's at the
no.
red anyway. Now
Definitely
this is an
foul
half a
there.
chance for Neil. Ball in hand, he can pick his angle to screw into that 8 ball. so it looks as though... Is he going to do it now? Off the rail? I'd screw into it from underneath it, would you? Without using a cushion. Because this... it's still not out, is it? At the end of the, I know all the reds are open, but it might...
Has he fouled? He's fouled, hasn't he?
Oh, he might have touched something then with his hand, or I didn't see anything, did you?
Yeah, I think he has.
He has fouled. I don't know what. Yeah, Shuff said it was foul. What did he do, Shuff? Did he touch it with his hand?
Sitting on the table and the ball let his shorts on in the back.
Shuff clearly saw it, but I didn't. Yeah, this is the right shot. Not the red as he got up. Okay, well, but he used to be a ref, didn't he, Shuff?
Yeah, so I saw the red go and I couldn't work out whether it was Q or the one by the middle back there on the left hand. I saw it go, but I didn't see how it went.
It's a good shot from Russ. He's climbing himself back into this frame. He's not really back into the frame until the two reds that the white is hiding behind are split up. The one by the middle pocket, yeah. I wondered why that moved. Actually, I thought the yellow had hit it, but must have been his cue. So Neil won't want to split these two yellows up, and he hasn't. I was just going to say he's tied the red up, but he hasn't. It's pot's bottom right. He's tied the yellow up though. So Russ needs to open these two yellows up together because while they're together there's no real pressure on Neil. That'll do. Or has he left in the cut middle pocket? Well, even if he has...
He's got a big bag, whatever he does. With the red there.
Yeah. And does the red that's below the black as we look pot into the bottom right corner? Because if it does, this is a chance. If this cuts, he's going to have the cue balls going towards the right middle though, isn't it? I think the cue ball's going towards the right middle off the he's cueing down, he's stopping that. Yeah, he's stopping that, yeah. Oh, he's had a bit of bad luck there. Yeah, that's what he did, John. Oh, he knocked the red by the middle. Yeah. Shuff's.
Russ, I've got my eyes again. Terrible Shuff, to be honest.
Can he put? He can't put the one over the pocket. So he's cutting this thin into the corner, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got it. Great shot.
That's a good white as well,
Very good white. He's got a chance here because the black goes top left as we look, and I'm pretty sure the red. Yeah, where he's looking, the red pots in the corner, so this is a chance for the match.
Walking round tells me it does.
Yeah, this is a chance for the match. He's got to get it really, because the yellows are all in the open now. He's got to get the weight on this shot right, hasn't he?
Is he just tracking behind the yellow, or is he going into the yellow?
He's going towards the yellow, isn't he, off this? Oh, he's come past it. He's come a bit too hard. He might have to play the split now.
Well, take his pick which way he does this. You can hit the yellow, you can hit the black, you can hit the...
See, he's still looking at the black in that corner. He looks as though he's got too much angle for me to hold. No, he hasn't. No, he can play that shot. He has, yeah. Oh, is he on it? I think he's glued. Yeah, he snookered. I could tell his head straight up in the air. He did have too much angle to hold, that's why he screwed into it, but he's been a bit unfortunate there, it has to be said.
What has he got, the band? See where we can...
Well, he was throwing his arms up straight away. Yeah, I think you can see the left side of it. He might be cutting it top right. He was cutting it top right. So,
can he get it
Russ
to the hill?
Pressure's on Russ a little bit here. And he doesn't want to be playing too many snookers and leaving Neil the chance to fluke that black. I understand he'll probably play a snooker now.
He plays the left-hand ball as we look at it.
Yeah, full in the face.
I'm sure
knock it up towards the pocket.
Yeah, he's not going to leave that, surely.
And it's not the easiest snooker to get out of that, but a lot of the angles are cut off by the yellows. But I don't think Russ needs to be playing 4 or 5 snookers here.
No, we'd be very unlucky to leave a gap between those two yellows to the black, I think, if he plays this.
Which is why he needs to hit it full in the face, really, and not try and cut it up towards the pocket. Straight for the pot. Well, he's going in and he's all in. And why not? You know, you don't want to really bring your opponent back to the table when he only wants one frame to win the match. This is the situation where Russ has been falling down, where he's got. We can call them drop-ins. There's no such thing as drop-ins when you're 10-9 down.
Too many options, I like to say. You've got too many options, and sometimes it just doesn't.
Okay, just keep it as simple as you can. Doesn't want to be queuing over balls here either. So if he takes right centre, left centre, and then the one underneath the black, he's out, isn't he? Almost, you'd think.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's starting to queue over balls, which he doesn't need to do.
He's making his white travel a lot more
He
than
does.
he needs to now.
He does pick some strange patterns, Russ. It's a good job. He's a good potter.
I know they aren't too hard, but he
Oh,
could
they
have
are,
really got
aren't
the
they?
one below the black out
Again,
the way, and then
he's got the wrong angle.
that's what I'm
here.
saying. Now the white's moving, and he doesn't really need to. I'm not saying he's not going to get these.
He makes them much harder than they need to be by taking them in the wrong order.
Yeah, should have been in the middle of that triangle there, and he isn't.
Again.
There we go. Now we're moving, aren't we?
Yeah. You might have to put these two in the same pocket, I think. Watch. I don't think he's anywhere near the left centre, but it's always in the back of your mind, isn't it?
Did you just not where you want to be playing him with all the hand? Cause
No, because he's under pressure here. I mean, he's doing well because he is under pressure here.
when he started this visit, this is not where he wanted to be.
And he still isn't where he wants to be. This is no gimme pot, and it's certainly no gimme position. Great shot. He's on the middle pocket. That's
a
a
nice
great
shot.
shot. He's got some bottle, the lad has. I'll give him that.
Yeah, that's probably one of
And
his
he's,
best shots out of the 6 he just played.
Well done, Russ. Good finish. Well, I say good finish. It was a bit around the houses, but he got him, didn't he? He's a good, accurate potter, Russ is. You called it, Tim. I'll give you that, mate. You did call it an off air. You called it a long time ago. I know we talked about it in the second session of the match, but even at 1 each or 2-1, Tim was calling a hill, are you? And he's right.
Just had a feeling. So best of one.
Best of one frame shootout.
Can't say the break's going to help. Based on what we've seen so far.
Yeah, there's your handshake. My Chinese went far off now. 10-9 we are, so I'll be eating my Chinese by about past, I think.
What's your choice, and?
I have a black bean. Garlic black bean with mushrooms, I have. My missus has a sweet and sour chicken.
I'm with you.
Here we go then. Hill. Don't go in off. And he hasn't. Oh,
Yeah.
no he hasn't. But he's dry and they're messy. They're messy. We're not having a clearance here, guys. Well, there's a bit of pool left in this frame.
John Hurst, what a game, best of the cat 3. It's a big break, great visit bread. I assume that's...
They call Warburton bread because it's Warburton's, isn't it?
I'm with you.
Yeah. So Neil's going yellows. He doesn't need to be taking too many balls off here for me. Hey. That's just the sort of comment I would have expected from him. But just to answer your question, I have a special aid. I have beef, chicken, pork and prawns from your Chinese, just about 20 yards up the road from you, mate. Is he going to knock that yellow in, do you think?
Why not?
Yeah, I agree.
Really in the frame,
If you
just
can
get
leave,
it gone.
just leave the white in the jaws. That's what he's playing.
He's missed it though.
Yes.
He's missed it.
Oh, he doesn't want to open these yellow up. Well, I think yellows have gone favourite now. If I'm Neil, I'm playing the yellow I'm closest to and playing it cushion ball and just leaving the white, because they're opening it up a bit and you're not leaving a red, because he wants him to move the red next to the black, doesn't he? No, I wouldn't be playing this shot. But it's not too bad, to be fair. But he has allowed Russ just to thin off this and put the black between the two yellows, which makes them both awkward.
It's a nice little view of that hand.
He's in trouble here though, Russ. One mistake could be his last shot.
Lock's coming soon. Oh, he's going big.
Oh, I'm not sure about this. I'm really not sure about this. Well, there is still a bad yellow. I think he can get into that yellow now, you know.
He's got to get that yellow out before Russ knocks him in. That's it. If he does that, he's favourite for the frame.
Yeah, well, he can get it out now and screw the white, and screw the cue ball.
If he doesn't get it out, just gives Russ the perfect chance to.
And Russ could leave him in a lot of trouble down that corner.
Yeah. Play the one on the left rail, play the one across the bottom and go into it. But
your guess is as good as mine here, mate. I really don't understand what he's doing. He's going game, isn't he? He's going game, but they're difficult.
I can't believe he's going game.
It's a low percentage finish, this is.
I can't believe he's going for... Or is he just going to roll this over the corner now? Because I can't see how he's going to come out nice in this.
It's a very low percentage finish. I mean, it isn't even a 10%. I'll give him 10 goes at them and he's not getting them once.
There was no other yellow round that top bag really, so I don't understand. Just get your bad balls out.
I couldn't agree more, mate. I couldn't agree more. Get your bad ball out.
He's left.
Well, I don't think Russ will go game. He might pot this one and he'll go down the table and get a snooker, I would assume.
Providing he's not left there straight into that bad ball.
I think he's got too much angle, yeah. It was dangerous, wasn't it? So, it's all about that red, isn't it? And yellow that's next to the black.
They've both got a problem ball, and let's see.
Oh, this is dangerous. Blimey. That was such a dangerous... Yeah, I agree, Sean. It was a suicidal finish. That was suicidal, yeah.
Absolutely right there.
Correct. Especially at this stage of the match.
I mean,
if he's 6-3 up, fair enough, but at 10 each, God, you're not taking them on.
I just don't understand why I just didn't bring it out.
Oh dear, that's a disaster. I think it's a disaster. If that red pots, and if it doesn't pot in its obvious pocket, I'm pretty sure it can get short position on it. Yeah, it certainly plants to the one on the top left.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one.
That's a disaster, an absolute disaster, because he's opened the black up.
It's not where you'd want to be playing it, to be honest, because I think you've got to either land on the same one or you've got to top through enough to get the top corner on the right. But
you're fancying these two.
Not that hard, yeah.
You're fancying these. Oh, he didn't want them both.
That's what I was saying. You've got to get up to that.
He didn't want them both. Can he pot the one over the right corner? If he can't, he's in a little bit of trouble here.
That's exactly what I was alluding to. He got to get up a bit. I think he can.
I think he can as well.
He nearly couldn't.
Oh, he's he's good now. He should get these. We've been saying this for ages, haven't we? A lot of frames.
He should get
He's
these.
been making hard work of them, but he really should get these.
See now, he's going to play them on the right hand side.
Yeah. Yeah. To play the one at the bottom of the D next. Don't leave the white on the cushion here. Do not leave the white on the cushion. That's the main thing. That's good. That's good. So he's got options now. He can even just drop it in and take it centre pocket. But make sure it's straight.
Or he's got a screw out.
You don't want an angle that's going to be tracking up towards the yellow that's underneath the black, do you?
No, he needs to get to around the middle of the
Oh,
tape.
and he's got that angle. He's decelerated. Oh, I know he's under a lot of pressure, but that was a terrible shot.
Wow.
He decelerated on it. He meant to stop the white, and because he decelerated, it followed through.
If he can,
you might get to the
pull
right.
this to
You
the
might
right
get
hand
to the
rail.
right rail
Pull
here.
to the right rail, he's on it.
It's no
He's
good.
not on it.
Snookered
He
himself.
had to screw
Yeah.
it. Missed that yellow. Literally
And
dig
now
in.
Yala's a
Dig in
favourite.
and stick it on the balk line, and he'd have got that.
So he's got to hit it first of all. He's got to
Well,
hit it.
Off ball and he pots it.
Correct. But hitting it keeps him in the game, I feel. If he
You'd
misses
expect
it,
him to hit it.
if he misses it, I think it'll be his last shot. You see, in an attempt to try and pot it, he could miss it. He's got it.
Got it.
Oh, he's got it. Oh, wow. Terrible way to lose for Neil, but well played, Russ.
Yeah.
He made hard work, but he got them eventually.
So we are moving on to
We'll move on
the
to the
draw.
quarter-final draw. We'll just let them update the score first, Tim, because otherwise it won't allow us to. And there we go. It's on. It's on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's been a good game, to be fair. A lot of back and forth. Hasn't been much in it all the way.
It was very, very close. And I think if they'd gone first to 21, it'd have finished 21-20. You know, it's that kind of match,
Yeah.
isn't it? Right, guys, so we're going to have the draw. Those of you who are watching who are still in the draw, I know John Hurst's watching. I don't know if there's somebody down there with Russ who will be on his behalf. I don't know if Wes is watching or Howard. But anyway, 4 of you left in the draw. So here we go. We'll do it now. And you'll see exactly the same as we see. Who do you want, John? Before I do the draw, who do you want? I know you're going to say I'm not bothered, but I know you're lying. So who do you want? Come on, John. He's not biting.
Go on,
is
John,
he?
commit.
He's not biting,
Commit.
is he? He's not biting.
Late names aren't that long.
He's gonna reply and he's gonna say, "I don't care."
No comment, Howard. Yes.
Well, I tell you what, I was speaking to Howard. I played pool with Howard the other night, and he wants you. So let's hope that comes off. Let's hope that comes
I'd
off.
stick a pound on
I
that.
said to Howard, "Who do you want in the semis?" And he says, "John Hurst." And that's no lie. That's on my kid's life. Right. Okay. So here we go. Okay.
Go
So
to-
there we have the
Go to
quarter-finalists.
Google.
So there we go. There's the quarter-finalists. Random draw. Here's the draw, guys. And there it is. It's Russ against John Hurst. And Michael Howard is playing Wes Jervis. So there we go.
I'd have lost £1.
There's the draw. Neither Howard or John got who they wanted. But there we go. So those matches, I think, will be arranged probably over the next couple of weeks.
They will if they're both in the final, though, and hey?
True. Yeah, they still could play each other.
Yeah.
It's not beyond the realms, is it? So thanks for watching, guys. And we'll arrange semi-finals. The next match is Monday night, and that's a Cat 4 match, Matt Hadrell and Jason Archer. So I'm on that one. I've got no clues on with me, but I'll be back then. So for me and from Tim,
Good night.
thanks for watching.
you.
Bye.